and being a boss that I am and like a woman of God. The stripping that's just a 9-to-5 side hustle to me.
You said that's a 9.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Don't push it aside like it's a 9-to-5 side hustle. This is insane. We are now dumbing down the status of a street worker. Really? Don't try to do that normally. We all know that's complete BS. And that's not just a side hustle, but that's your complete personality.
You date older men?
Yeah, I don't got an age limit.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
What's your limit?
25.
Ooh, that's around the corner.
Yeah, you gotta wait, because your brain ain't developed yet, and your insurance rates ain't went down yet. As soon as them insurance rates go down, I want to see them nipples.
Well, my birthday in March.
Yeah, I got They just threw you in here, didn't they?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Y'all done went just threw her in here.
Yep.
Y'all done run out of girl and just went and got her and brought her in here. Why y'all doing me like this, nephew? Why they just didn't stop with what they had? No.
Hey, gentlemen, you know what they say.
If you can make a girl laugh and giggle, you can make that ass clap and jiggle.
And every time we get together, then you got to go.
So, what? Okay, all right, so...
You tell the truth.
Okay, so how much does he have to pay you every time? Just give me a number.
To hang out, to see me, to chill, anything, that's a days off, which I work. So I'm gonna need like at least $1,500 a day.
What?
I need $1,500.
What?
You wanna come see me? Or come
For what?
Because I don't got time to chill. I need to make money every time I go.
Bye, bitch.
For this 1,500?
I didn't say I was
So you want me to give you 1,500 American dollars to talk to you just for a conversation?
I get paid that at my job.
Stop the cap.
Just for a conversation.
$1,500 at work just to have conversations. Do you work at the club? What do you work as? A therapist? I doubt that. But to be honest, I expect this kind of answer from a woman like this. The one who's very obnoxious, loud, irritating. She's clapping through every single response she's giving, over talking. These are typically the kind of women that will give these kind of responses because they're stuck on social media way too much. They're not thinking for themselves. And even though this woman doesn't want to admit it, she is 100% selling herself at the end of the day for this. This simp keeps getting cheated on.
Been together 7 years, whatever the case may be. So, you know, we going through our ups and downs or whatever. And, you know, I'm an over-the-road truck driver. So I go from here to California and back to provide for my family. I bust my ass. I stay away from my kids 5-6 days at a time to bring that money home to take care of my family. She never needed for nothing. I do everything. I pay all the bills. Send her on trips, we go across country, I buy all the clothes, I put the food on the table, all that. Now, I came home from work early one day, found out she was cheating on me. We was engaged, I proposed to her, all that. She was cheating on me for 4 months, had a separate relationship, leaving me on bed on Father's Day to go with the next man, all that. Caught her because I came home a day early. She says sorry, all that, you know, whatever, you know, she didn't mean to, I'm so perfect, took her back.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Now this is exactly why I called him a simp. You never take back someone who cheated on you. I understand his feelings though, he's trying to be there for his kids. He doesn't want his kids to have to suffer. And also I feel like he's trying to protect himself by not paying any child support as well. But the clip doesn't end here, guys, it actually does get much worse.
Probably my mistake, but took her back, try to work it out, because at the end of the day, I want a family, I want to be with my family. So, you know, took her back. She still was doing her with this, you know, decided we shouldn't do it no more. And then I decided, you know what? I still want you. I still want to be with you. I still take you back. She said, I don't want to be with you right now. I want to do my own thing. As in, she wants to be independent, she said. I'm still helping her find another apartment. Gave her money towards the other apartment. $700 to be exact. She has saved a little bit of her own money. Told her, I'm paying half your rent, because her rent was $800. She's still using my car, brand new Audi Q5 2013 that I'm still trusting her with. Using my car, taking it to work. Mind you, she's going on dates in my car. She's going on dates, getting picked up in front of the house and all I asked her to do is wait until you move out. Don't disrespect me in my crib. She didn't care. She still was doing it. So finally I started, you know what? All right, you're gonna move on. I see there's nothing I could do about it. I'ma move.
Yeah, how much disrespect are you just gonna take? At some point, you have to put your foot down and realize, no matter what you say to a woman, no matter what you do, all the great things you're doing for her in her life, if she doesn't have any more feelings for you, all that kind of stuff is useless. You can't beg for anyone back. And even though he's a hard-working man, at the end of the day, he is still a simp. These men need to stop thinking that they can fix everything just by throwing and spending more money on a woman.
You're in the way. You're in the way.
Sensational.
I don't chase booty.
Because dating out here is so hard.
And that no matter how much we love her, no matter how much we're willing to change, what we sacrifice, anything, nothing we could do, and more importantly, nothing that we could say towards the end would bring her back from her rage or her feelings, and that truly, there is nothing more important in the world than her feelings. She comes first. And the moment she isn't happy, the relationship is done.
Now, this is exactly what I meant in the previous clip, and he's just repeating it. If someone isn't interested in you, no matter what you say, do, will ever bring them back.
Would you mind sharing like what you think your daddy issue is?
My dad was never around, so I never learned how to be treated by a man. So they could punch me in the face and I'd be like, he still loves me.
Do you think that's the reason you're doing OF?
Probably, but my mom likes it. She's cool with it.
Your mom's okay with you doing OF?
She said, pop that for a G, girl.
Yeah, fathers, please stay in your daughters' lives. We don't need more OnlyFans chicks running around thinking that's perfectly fine to do. And this is sadly the outcome of a single mother.
Nothing funnier than when Shorty makes an OF making no money, then deletes all records of her promoting it and pretends nothing happened. This is honestly my favorite character arc as a Division 1 level hater, because this is basically worse than being a failed rapper. Because at least when you fail at rapping, you tried something, a talent, you put yourself out there, you made some music, a beat, and you just was ass. You know what I mean? Everybody can be like, nah, you just suck. We ain't making it out the hood. Now, if you show some titties and ass for free or for 5, ass for 10, and you fail at that, that's got to be a self-deprecating moment. Because you out there putting God's goods out there for basically nothing, for the internet to see, and nobody buying it. It's like you a bad, wasted fruit in a fruit aisle, and everybody looking, they just don't want you. And you know, I just want to know, what happens after this? Do you guys just go about it, or does your group text like send a little couple jokes in there, like, oh, remember when she tried to do this? Or even guys. I mean, there's guys I've seen start OnlyFans. I had to unfollow them because I was like, whoa, because as you imagine, women aren't dumb enough to pay for something like that. It's gay guys. And so all of a sudden, it's like my boy is taking iniquitous pictures. I'm like, ow, what the f? Unfollow. No thanks. And then they tried to delete it like nothing happened. No. We saw what happened. You was selling your body, but nobody was buying. Tough.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's more embarrassing than this. The fact that you try to sell yourself online and nobody was interested for $5. I mean, yes, obviously they're trying to get rid of that, but that must hurt your ego to a point where you can never forget it. You can't recover from that. That emotional damage, that mental toll it has on you, that people don't even find you attractive enough to spend money on you. And it's not a lot, it's just $5.
She had just been in a 5-year relationship. She left that 5-year relationship for absolutely no good reason, just the simple fact that she wanted to go and explore. She felt like maybe she was settling. She broke off an engagement with a great guy. She even said it herself, like there was nothing wrong. He was a great guy, but she felt like maybe there was something more out there and she hadn't had the chance to really date, and she wanted to have her fun and find herself. 5 years later, she has been dating, still hasn't been able to find a good guy to lock it down with. She admits to this gentleman that her biggest regret is letting that guy go, is letting the guy that she was engaged to go. Now she's in her 30s and her time is ticking, and she wanted the marriage, she wanted the kids, just to go and explore and have fun. And guess what? It came back to bite her.
Yeah, this is gonna happen to more and more women. In my opinion, this girl was probably on social media way too much. She was posting everything, and all those guys that were swiping up to her, she thought she can actually have a relationship with them, but the only thing they wanted to do was hit. That is all. These guys are not interested in marrying you. All these attention, likes, these comments from all these random guys online mean absolutely nothing. This woman thought the grass was greener on the other side and found out the hard way. then how about you just leave the situation? I'm not sure why men do this themselves, where they try to act tough or don't show any emotion, so they don't seem insecure.
Never back down, never what? Yeah, I want it louder though. Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Anyone else's husband like this? I booked us a trip. Me questioning it like, yeah. And then I'm like, oh, maybe he's trying to be cute. And like, we've been talking about like going on a weekend trip or whatever. And I'm like, where and when?
Nah, this one's absolutely hilarious, and I'm definitely saving this. In fact, I already saved the picture from online.
Woman that goes into the gym and you ask yourself, like, why does every man stare at me? Why don't I get approached by these men? Is something wrong with me? I'm gonna tell you the answer. I'm not being delulu. This is just facts. I know it, and I've heard it from men saying why they don't approach me. The reason why you are not getting approached is because these men see you as a woman with high value. A lot of men just want to have fun, so they go and push themselves on women that they think don't have high value. This is the truth. Like, I'm trying to be kind, but that is the truth. If you are not getting approached in a place where everyone's breaking their necks to stare at you, they know that if they approach you, you will hurt their ego. And they know that you are better than them. Men can sense if a woman is better than them, and that intimidates them. That just makes them scared, like, oh, no woman can be better than me. And personally, I take this as a compliment if I'm out in public getting a lot of stares.
I think I can speak for most guys right now. That's actually not the reason at all. The only reason guys don't really approach girls in the gym is because they're shy. That's it. Oh, she's high value and I don't want to hurt my ego. Type of weird psycho thing to say is that. And I think it's funny seeing someone confidently spew out nonsense on a subject they know nothing about, and then to go ahead and label themselves high value. Go outside and touch some grass, please. I can assure you it's not that deep.
I mean, she can say whatever she wants about this. If she wants to toot her own horn and I guess gas her ego, go for it. Say this is the real reason, but it's not. In my opinion, some guys don't like messing around in certain spots where they're going to be going to relax. I mean, I in fact go to the gym only to get my mind off certain things. And the last thing I want to do is deal with the failed relationship at that gym and a girl I'm constantly seeing all the time. It's the same thing as why you don't shit where you eat.
How much do you want your husband, future husband, to spend on a ring on you, engagement ring?
Easily 75.
Hell no.
75. Why is that?
What is that? That's what I deserve.
That's what you deserve? Now, what do you even do for a living?
I'm majoring in accounting. I could make that easy.
You have a job then, right? So what do you do living for?
Doctor.
You're a doctor?
Yeah.
Are you studying to be a doctor?
I'm going to med school. I applied to med school.
He has it.
Now,
I know he can.
Now, how does it feel once 75K for a ring?
She believes in me.
Bro, I'm spending 5K.
5K? That's
the rest of that money is going for a wedding, like a nice wedding.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna have a nice wedding.
We're having an amazing wedding.
How much went for the wedding now?
Oh, 150.
Yeah.
Oh my. She believes in you, bro. Is that how she manipulated you? No, she's using you. If that woman really loved you and believed in you, she wouldn't put any financial burden on you. If she's really only there for you, regardless if you're a doctor or not, she wouldn't have this price tag. This girl's a gold digger in my opinion.
The feminists ruined us. Because they're the ones who supported the idea of a woman being independent and working, which is something I don't support.
You later, man. You better stay there.
You think men prefer a natural body or a BBL?
BBL.
Do you prefer natural bodies or BBL bodies?
Natural. We don't do that.
These women are on social media way too much, and they think they know exactly what men like. How about you just ask a man?
Looking for the one, bruv. Now, if you find yourself in a red circle, then the round is over and you're out, bruv. Okay, I rate it still. You should have said, shout out your thing. What's your... How many followers you got on there?
1,500.
How long you been doing it?
Like nearly 2 years.
Nearly 2 years and you got 1,000.
That's a lot.
Might be time to get dressed, babes.
Before any of you guys say 1,000 is a lot, it's not. If you each OnlyFans subscription is $5, then she's making what, $5,000–6,000 a month? Now, yes, that's a lot because it's around 60–70K a year, but to sell yourself, it's not worth it. And it's been 2 years, and your looks are only gonna start fading? Yeah, this might be the peak.
I see so many girlies post the most whack dating advice online. Like, they'll be like, if he doesn't Uber you to the first date, pay for the first date, and pay for everything that you buy for the remaining 3 days, then don't see him again. If he uses an emoji once, don't see him again. Scroll through the Instagram. If he wears cargo shorts in one photo, don't see him again. Like, if your expectations for them are that high, and none of them are really based in his personality, maybe you're just coming up with excuses as to why you can't find one.
It's facts!
Would you say you have W or is?
Let's let the camera decide.
Okay, let's mic you up. You can't tell them it's for a video, okay?
Yeah, all good.
So we're gonna
put it there. All right, inside. Hi.
No.
No what?
Not interested. Go away.
That's supreme content.
Listen, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, but this really does show that no matter how much confidence you have, you could still get rejected.
You ever like start dating somebody and you're texting and they text back immediately, and then you text back immediately, and then they text back 4 hours later, and then you text back immediately, and then they text back 4 hours later. I don't know why our current generation thinks that that's like an acceptable way to communicate. It's not. If you're interested in somebody and you're busy, you tell them you're busy. Then you have the expectation that they're not going to be responsive. You could lie and say, hey, I'm really busy today if you don't feel like texting. That's cool. But don't text me back, have a conversation, and halfway through the conversation disappear. If somebody is making time for you in their life, don't put yourself on a pedestal and think that you're better than them and your time's more valuable, because the odds are it's not.
Yeah, this makes complete sense. And I think it's a mature way of handling conversations. If you guys are so-called talking, but let's say you're at work, you're just doing something very important, it's perfectly fine to let them know that. But if they randomly want to go ghost a couple hours a day and don't really want to tell you why, you're probably dealing with someone very mature.
They think they want a man who's not going to tell her what to do, doesn't expect her to cook and clean, loves her way more than she loves him, lets her do whatever she wants. They don't realize that the moment the man says yes to all of these things, she actually loses love and respect for him. And even if she doesn't cheat on him, she will get incredibly frustrated with him.
This is very accurate, especially when you watch the first clip I just showed, about how the man who was giving this woman absolutely everything, the truck driver, paid for her rent, gave her a car to drive, a nice car by the way, and gave her even more money. Did she respect him? No. She lost attraction. And in fact, she lost more attraction because how easy he is.
What did you just say to me?
It's a prank, like deleting your play or whatever, but you can get it
Stand
back.
there real quick. What did you just say?
You can get it back.
How can you do that to me, ass? I can't get it back. I can't. Get the fuck out, ass. Get out now. Bye. Get the fuck out my house. Get out. Where's the camera? First of all, where's the camera?
Bye. Now I know there's a bunch of people in the comments that are gonna say, hey, it's just a video game, it's not that important, you have no idea what this man is doing with his life. Seeing all the streaming equipment in the background, that's probably his full-time job, guys. It's not that easy and it's not that simple. What kind of prank is this? This woman explains when she first cheated.
I've been cheating on my niggas ever since I was like 8 years old. I remember the first time I did it, I thought it was amazing. The thrill of not getting caught at like 9 years old.
Now I said this before and I'll say it again, this is exactly why cheating or just running up your body count is a personality trait. It's not like a one itty bitty mistake or a phase.
Y'all know I thought everybody cared about body counts. I guess I'm the only one. Man, I got a dude told me, he said, man, you know my wife had been with 72 guys before I got 72. You can't even be a friend of mine. If you don't get your nasty behind up, you won't touch nail, dish, or nothing.
Nah, bro, you're not alone. I think everybody watching this channel agrees that having a large body count is definitely unattractive. And this guy's a simp and that woman settled down.
Every fucking time I pick you up, you dirty the shit out of my car. There's chips right here. There's chips in the back. Like every time I drop you off, I literally go straight to go wash my fucking car because you always leave a fucking mess.
Oh, yeah?
There's not a day that I pick you up and you don't leave fucking makeup, chips, fucking tampons, shit all over my fucking car. And then to fuck it all up, you have your fucking friend in the back eating fucking chips, dropping shit in the back too, like
You have a problem with her? Yeah?
I have a problem with
You're
everybody.
being fucking
I'm
friends
fucking
too.
tired of your guys' fucking bullshit.
I'm tired of your bullshit.
No, fuck that shit.
What? You're gonna pick
You
up
guys
another
can
bitch or what?
I'd rather fucking get a fucking
Why?
bitch that's
You
fucking
fuck
clean.
guy's gonna smell like
bitch
fucking
that's
cheap
fucking
asshole.
clean. That starts fucking making a mess inside my fucking car.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
You can definitely tell that this relationship has argued like this for quite some time, and he doesn't care about arguing in front of her friends. You guys can debate in the comments if he has a point or not regarding doing this, but it's these kind of relationships that I see quite often that couples will not leave or get rid of. This is not healthy. I don't care what anybody says.
I just spent the day with my ex-boyfriend and I came home and my husband made the most amazing steak sandwiches.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait, what did I just listen to again? There's no way she just said that.
Guy is making $250K. He is 5'6" versus a guy that's 6 feet making $60K. Who you choosing?
The second one, to be honest.
Honestly, I'm independent. I have my own job. I don't really care about the money.
6 feet.
I choose the second one.
6 feet.
If you're compatible, you're compatible. If not, then not. Honestly, everyone is superficial nowadays.
Now, this may be an unpopular opinion, but she answered this question correctly. How would you guys feel if she just chose the guy who was short but made a ton more money, all because what? He has more money. We would all call her a gold digger, correct? She went for a guy who she found attractive. That's perfectly normal.
And listen, back to the 50-50 thing. If he paying 50 and then you paying 50, I'm just curious to know, what is he doing with his other 50? He must have a side chick. He must have a side chick. That means he's paying 50% at the house that y'all stay in and 50% at somebody else's house. What? All of his money should come home. All of his money should go towards bills, me, and kids if we have them. We don't have kids, pets. All his entire check should come home to me. And that's just because he loves me that much and I'm going to know what to do with it. But if he's only bringing me 50% of his check, my concern is, where's the other 50% of the money going? He don't need any new clothes. He's working. All he needs is work clothes right now. When it's time to go on vacation or whatever, we'll get that then. But a man who okay with just giving you half of his money, he's only being half of a man to you. That means he's giving the other half of himself to another woman. It's just that simple. And if you don't think that it's like that, then you just as crazy as him. Y'all are meant for each other.
And this is exactly why it's super important who you decide to marry, and why marrying someone is the most important decision in your life. Because a woman like this will financially ruin you. You can't save up any money. This is a horrible gaslighting tactic, just for you to go broke and spend all your money on her. Be smart, gentlemen. Do not get stuck with a woman like this.
To all the young girls out here, let me give y'all some game. While you're looking like something, don't fuck off all your prime years. While you a bad motherfucker out here, all your glory years, don't fuck them over. There's a lot of old bitches out here that fucked over all their glory years. Now they want to settle down. Nobody want to settle down with no motherfucking Honda Accord with 547,000 miles on it. Bitch need spark plugs and a fucking oil change. Don't nobody want to settle down with that. Oh, now you want to settle down. You fucked off over your prime years. Now you only shit want to settle down talking about niggas ain't shit. No. When you was in your prime, bitch, you wanted to run around here and slap dicks off your face. You wanted to pistol beat yourself with a bunch of niggas' dicks. You ain't want to take one dick serious. You wanted to be around here like that. Now you talking about, don't nobody want to say that. Niggas ain't shit. No. Don't nobody want no fucking Mercury Zephyr with a fucking 460,000 fucking miles on it. To all the young girls out there, while you're in your prime years, build something now. Don't be no old bitch out here with a dirty license plate talking about niggas ain't shit. Don't nobody want to be no bitch. You fucked over all your fucking prime years. Get what you deserve. Right!
This man is right, and this is something I've been preaching on the channel for quite some time. Women should use their youth to their advantage, where they can settle down and find a husband ASAP, because they're not going to be that pretty for that long. Instead of you sleeping around, racking up that huge body count, having so-called fun, get married. That's not going to stay forever.
The dating scene was already very bleak. Now I've seen Travis Kelce, 6'5" NFL player Travis Kelce, publicly pursue Taylor Swift. I've seen him treat her like an actual princess, sliding her security out of the way so he can open her car door, holding her hand everywhere they go. I've seen this man get visible heart eyes every time he says her name. He blushes anytime someone mentions her. So I've watched all this unfold, and now I'm just supposed to go date these dust hinge men? Thanks, but I don't want it.
They go off saying, I won't accept anything less. And on an individual level, that's fine. That's okay if you only want to date a certain type of person and you'd rather remain single otherwise. But the problem is that when you're not getting what you want, you're blaming these dusty men from Hinge instead of yourself.
And this is exactly why these women need to get the hell off social media. Are you Taylor Swift? No, you're not. You're an average woman, and you're going to get someone who's also average. What you're saying on social media is the highlights and the best of the best. These women are going to stay single the rest of their lives because their expectations are expectations off social media. It's so stupid.
I've always said, like, I want a nice guy. Well, I've never said that. I've always been into, like, the dickheads or, like, the douchebags of the male community. But because I was so traumatized by them, I'm sitting there being like, I want a nice man. Like, why can't a guy just come to my life and be so nice and, like, be obsessed with me? And then I find like a guy that's really nice and I am so thrown off. Like I really did find a guy who's like super nice, like the most respectful, like anything I really need, like he's gonna do it for you. And I'm sitting there like, yeah.
Now the reality is, guys, nobody should be too nice. I understand what you guys are saying. You should be able to act the way you want to act to your girl without fearing of her getting an ick or leaving you. But you kissing up to her 24/7, blowing up her phone, constantly giving her validation and attention is only making you seem like you have no other options or nothing else to do with your life. Stop putting that woman on a pedestal.
You respect his word when he doesn't want you to wear revealing clothes?
Yes.
100%?
100%.
What do you got to say to the chicks out there that would say a man is insecure if he doesn't want their girl wearing revealing clothes?
Who is she targeting? If you have a man, why are you wearing revealing clothing? That's like to target somebody or to be like, I'm wearing this for somebody else.
What if they say they wear it for themselves?
That's a lie.
100%.
That's a lie, yeah.
This is very true, and this goes to social media as well. If a girl is constantly posting on social media in a particular outfit that you don't like, she's posting for someone else's attention. Same when she goes outside with her girly friends during club night.
Yo, got milk at me at the park today. That's new. That's a new one. And here's my outfit for the afternoon. He had a point with that, you know? I get it.
There's no way she doesn't realize what she's doing. She fully knows.
The reason why I knew I needed to get a divorce was because I have a crystal clear memory of me having sex with my husband and thinking about this other guy and me knowing in that moment I have to divorce him because if I don't get out of this marriage, I'm going to cheat on him. I'm going to try to find this. And I know that's really but I didn't want to be a cheater.
It's not. That's happened to me too.
And this is exactly why body count matters. They just said it clearly. There's no debating it. They just said that they always think about the specific person in their past. And guys, guess what? When a girl has a large body count, there is always that one dude in the past that they'll never forget. And it's not just to one of these girls, it's to all of them. They all know it, and the other girl admitted it. Stop listening to this stupid logic where body count doesn't matter, the past doesn't matter, when in fact it does, and it'll ruin your relationship.
So my boyfriend's vibe has been super off for the past day and a half, and he just sent me a text saying, come over and let's have a chat. Am I about to get broken up with? Stay tuned. Update. We broke up, and he referenced Andrew Tate.
Gotcha, bitch.
You guys can have your own opinions about Andrew Tate, but he is saving so many men's lives by letting them realize how bad their relationship is and what they truly should be focused on.
One of the things I love about being a man, got his shit together, if I might add. Can't nobody say shit to me. It's not a mother thing. And I ain't gotta do nothing that I don't want to do. And if you don't like it, you can kiss my natural black ass. Because guess what? There ain't nothing that you can do. And to make it even better, when you dealing with women, you gotta understand when women want to guilt trip you and want to gaslight you. Because in reality, that shit means nothing. Broke ass. Alright, if you say so. Ooh, I can't stand you. Okay. Alright. So you really don't give a f? No. I don't. So if I want to sit on my ass all day and eat potato chips and drink soda and watch the NBA basketball game like I'm doing right now, can't nobody say to me. And if you come around here fucking bothering me, get out.
Yeah, this is the best part of a man's life, if he does have his shit together. And if you don't have your shit together, I highly recommend it. Instead of you fooling around, going to the clubs, the bars, wasting your time, get your shit together because no one can tell you what to do afterwards.
Where would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? How tall are you? 5'10". 5'10". How much do you weigh? I weigh about 2 what? Depending on the day, between 280 and 285. So you think a 5'10", almost 300-pound dude, how much money you make? Like 400 every 2 weeks. So you make 400 every 2 weeks. So you make 800 a month. You make less than $10,000. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Yeah, rip Kevin. This is exactly why I really respected the man. He held everyone accountable, men and women. And as a man, you also have to fix your life. There's no way you can think you're gonna be able to pull a woman if you don't have your life in check, or your weight in check, or your job in check. Once again, as a man, you should have your shit together. And if you don't, get your shit together first, then jump into a relationship.
Talking to a guy, right? Would you rather him be a virgin or a guy with 100 bodies? Like, if you had to say, like, preference-wise.
Definitely not a virgin.
Not a virgin? Really?
Yeah.
What about you?
Virgin.
Virgin?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what about you?
Not a virgin.
Not a virgin? I'm curious, like why? What's the reasoning? I'm just curious.
Experience? Yeah.
Okay. Does it matter if he has just as much of experience as you, or does he need more, or just enough?
Doesn't matter. Whatever. More than once.
More than once.
The only reason these women are saying experience is because these women have a lot of experience. They are coping. They fully understand that they can't get a man who is a virgin or have better morals because that man would never accept them.
To the young lady I do not know, I just want to let you know you cheated yourself out of a good man. I go to the store all the time. It's a dude that work there. Every time I go in there, bro, he a little sad, maybe a little lonely. He just at that point where he wants something real. He tired of playing. Anyway, I go in there a week ago. Bro, super excited. He got a cut. He dancing around. He talking to everybody. He's super energized. So I'm like, what's up, bro? Every time I come in, you be damn what's going on. He like, bro, I got a date. This girl, bro, she look good. I like her. She dope. He like, man, every time we talk, I just love being on the phone with her. He was like, man, we gonna have some fun. He was like, I ain't gonna even try to do nothing with her. He like, he just wanna vibe with her, right? I'm like, bro, I like seeing bro like that. Like, that made me feel good seeing him like that. Fast forward today, I see him. Hey, bro, how did they go? Man, the whole time she on the phone, she doing X, Y, Z, doing all this. Baby, let me tell you something. If you would have seen how excited that man was to go on that date with you, and he was telling me, another man, that he not even trying to try nothing. If you try something, he not gonna even go for it because he's so interested in getting to know you and building a connection. Like, that man did anything for you, girl. Like, straight up, you just cheated yourself. Now you gonna have to go do 20, 30 BS dudes for you meet another one of them. He a cool dude, bro. You're wrong, baby. You're wrong. Okay.
Yeah, some women will never see this side of things, but this is exactly why when entering a relationship or in the dating phase, never keep your hopes up. Go into it with the intention of hopefully it works out, but be prepared for the worst. I'm glad he looked at those things like it's a red flag and didn't kiss her ass anymore, and realized that that's not a girl he wants to have around him.
Being strong and independent is fun. Until you realize you're almost 30, alone, and not married.
How embarrassing.
Like I said in one of the previous clips, this is exactly why you should use your youth as a way to get married early. You're not going to have the same opportunity in the future. And you're definitely not going to come across the same amount of men. You're probably working in your 30s, not on a college campus where you're going to see your potential husband. This woman left her husband because he lost his job.
I'm going through a divorce.
What happened with that?
Basically, my husband stopped meeting my expectations.
What you mean?
So when I met him, when I met my husband, I told him what I expect from a man. The number one rule with being with me is you have to provide. I won't settle for anything less. So he ended up losing his job. He came home and he told me, I'm like, okay, cool. All right. So a month went by and he looked for me to pay the bills. Who paying what bills? Under no circumstances will I ever touch bills as long as I got a husband. None.
As long as you got a husband or a wallet. That isn't a marriage. A marriage is where you guys both work together. This woman is only using that man, and this is some kind of business transaction. She is no different than a street worker in my opinion, because the moment that money stops flowing in, she leaves. That's literally a street worker.
We were together for 15 years. We were married for 7. It was a beautiful thing, and we still had, like, you know, the normal ups and downs. But I will say we didn't have a relationship where we argued all the time. Yeah. We didn't have a relationship where we were dealing with infidelity or stuff like that, you know, during those times. We didn't have that type of relationship. So, because we were friends first. Yeah. You know, so it was always like, that's my homie. It was just something in me as a woman. I cannot explain it to where it was like I was battling myself. You feel like I'm trying to do the right thing, but it's something that's pulling me away from doing this. But why would it pull me away from my husband? I'm battling in the midst of that with religion, like what the people telling me at church and what I'm getting spiritual advice from. And then I'm battling with it with myself. Like, why am I feeling this way? I'm talking about I'm going to therapy for myself to figure out why am I feeling this way towards my husband. And the way I was feeling, it wasn't like I felt resentment towards him. It was almost like I was withholding a piece of me that I couldn't give him. I'm sitting on the couch and we had a small issue, and that small issue was back that pattern. Now, you done went to therapy for this. We done had talks for this. I done talked to you. What did you get from this after I said it? To make sure you understand, because I love to communicate. And I'm sitting on the couch, y'all, and I kid you not, God told me that is not your husband.
You're a demon. So basically she's trying to use God as an excuse to leave her husband. So basically you're telling me God didn't talk to you once the entire decade you guys were together. I'm not sure how delusional you must be to think that this is what really God wanted. I don't think anybody should use their religion to validate treating people horribly.
Hello, I'm here for the push. I think I'm waiting for my dad, so if I can take a look at
So obviously I couldn't show the part where he got hit by the car, but he definitely did, and he's fine. But this girl has to be absolutely stupid. Did you really think this was gonna work out? You didn't even hide your face, do anything. You're easily the worst robber in history.
Oh my god. That sounded so painful. Are you okay?
Wait, that actually.
Are you sure?
This girl never. This girl is crazy. Oh wow, she giving them a show. She giving them a show. Look at this. She is on a rampage. Yeah, I can see her. Yo. This is what happens when I come back to New York. She's still throwing stuff.
Yeah, my jaw dropped the moment the camera panned down and showed the clothes on the floor. And guess what? People are picking them up. At least she's helping the needy, right?
You can't make this up.
You're voting for Kamala? Yeah, you are. Okay, cool. What is the main reason you're voting for her?
We have the same birthday.
What? Man, hell no.
No, you wasn't supposed to say that. Oh, yeah, you was not supposed to say that. After that one. I am definitely voting after that one.
Yeah, you wasn't supposed to say that, car. I ain't gonna lie.
No.
That's not.
We're doomed.
No.
Lord help us.
Now listen, I'm not gonna get into politics, but voting for Kamala for this reason is absolutely stupid, and I think every single person can agree to that. There has to be some kind of IQ test before you can vote, because this is just stupid.
Why is it that the men that want us, we don't want them?
This should be interesting.
I know that they say, like, your man might be the complete opposite of what you actually want, and I get that. I do. But sometimes, it ain't even sometimes, I can't fake it. I cannot fake it. If I'm not interested, I'm not interested.
I get that. If you're not into somebody, it's hard to act like you're into somebody. So I understand that.
It's mad that want me.
Yeah. A bunch of men want you. I get it.
But I don't want the mad I be wanting who I want. And if I can't get them, then I don't know what I'm gonna do.
It's because you're on social media way too much. The only men that are giving you attention are simps on social media. She pretty much just said it. And she doesn't want any of them. So she's validating where she stands in the dating market off these simps. The reality is only they want you. A high-valued man definitely wouldn't.
If you're not making any money and I'm making money myself, I don't think we're compatible.
If she's broke, my thing is you can take care of her to get to where she needs to get. Now, once she...
Why do I have to do that?
Listen, you don't have to do anything, but if you want to be in a productive, committed relationship, every relationship has their flaws, every relationship has their journeys and their peaks and valleys. You have to give her something and instill something in her to get to where she needs to go.
Same thing that y'all have y'all standards, right, with a man with money.
Of course, now women are starting to say this when it comes down to them being broke and poor. But when it comes down to a man struggling, losing his job, this perspective flies out the window, right? It just doesn't make sense.
Yo, brother. I'll take a joke.
Sure. Read that.
You just cut her off there.
Fit is nice. It's clean, but it's just not my style. Like, you know, what I'm into.
What's up, bitch?
Yeah, but
It's like, it's giving nice, you know, business, but it's not my type of style.
He actually owned a building downtown.
This dude is actually fitted so correctly, but these women don't even care about that. They're not giving any of these men any opportunity to fix themselves. Like, the clothes he wears doesn't dignify the man. He can change his clothes anytime.
This is what girls mean when they text. How tall are you?
She doesn't date short guys.
You seem like so much fun to hang out with.
She wants to hang out with you.
We'll hang out when I'm less busy.
You guys aren't hanging out.
Sorry, I just haven't been on my phone in the last 3 days.
She forgot to text you back.
Miss me yet?
She misses you.
Do you think she's prettier than me?
We don't know why they do this. It's a trap. We haven't figured it out.
I hate my dad.
Everything they said was pretty much spot on. Understand when a girl's not interested, guys. It's very easy.
But this guy, he was so low vibration. He wasn't even willing to spend $150 to spend an afternoon with a woman like me.
On
That's
a first
some
date?
Right? That's some low vibe.
No, I was gonna say 150 on the first date is kind of wild.
Well, when you get to my level,
on the first date,
that's nothing. Normal first dates for me are thousands of dollars.
that's insane. That's not. You're getting to know the person. This isn't like you're my girlfriend. I'm gonna spend thousands of dollars on you.
But here's the thing: when you're an expert psychoanalyst, you don't need that. You know the person instantly.
Yeah.
So I have that gift. I don't need all this time to get to know a man. I don't need it. I know right away. But it's street smarts. You read vibes. You don't read what they say.
I don't think a man should ever spend this amount of money on a woman like this, specifically because she has a roster of dating a bunch of different men, and the chance that she stays with you is very slim to none. So once again, she's not helping her point here by saying she did this multiple times. She's worsening her case because she's pretty much saying that that money will go for nothing.
Nice guys finish last. Women always go for the bad guy that's going to hurt you.
Yeah.
Like, he's obviously not ready to be married.
So
he's not ready to have
who
children.
likes you.
But that's who the woman wants for whatever reason. And then, you know, I don't know, Kevin on the side is like the nicest person on the planet.
Yeah.
Will treat you good. And it's like,
So
I don't know why that
I generally think it just comes down to attractiveness, guys. An attractive man can act however he wants, and usually he acts like a douche or a horrible person. And girls don't care because at least they have an attractive guy.
If somebody wants me to go 50-50 with them, let me tell you right now, we not living together. Like, we could be together, but I'm not living with you because that's not worth it to me. I'm gonna keep my place and you keep your place. I'm gonna pay 100% of my bills and you can pay 100% of your bills, because the sacrifices I'm gonna have to make to live with you, no, you need to be paying all the bills. I'm not doing it. Nope.
Yeah, this is just female logic, and honestly, a lot of women do this. They would rather be single by themselves, pay 100% of their bills, than going 50-50 with a partner. When you're eating food or eating by yourself, you could have gone on a date like that and had 50-50, but you chose not to.
Things my ex-boyfriend did to me, and I still stayed with him. Starting out strong, he would urinate in bottles when he was too lazy to get up and use the bathroom when playing his PS4, and he would hide them in his closet. He cheated on me with a 13-year-old. He hacked into my social media accounts and would block men that I knew. He traded corn of me on Instagram with other men. He hacked into my social media accounts and would pretend to be me and not let me have them back. Tried to run my car off the road because I wouldn't do stuff with him in the car. Told me I looked ugly prom night and made me leave when I was out having a really good time and dancing with my friends. Would take pictures of my bank cards and steal my money. Ditched me on my birthday to go sell illegal substances. Paid for my birthday dinner and made me pay him back. Cheated on me 20 times. Had bad earwax that caked on his earbuds. And I officially dumped him because he got a 16-year-old pregnant.
Now, I tell this to almost everyone. Everybody has a certain amount of red flags that you can notice prior to you actually breaking up with them. It just comes down to how much someone will deal with all of them. The more you deal with, the more you're just wasting your time. I think after 2 to 3 red flags, you should be out of there.
One thing women know how to do really good is keeping other women single.
Yeah,
women give other women the most horrible advice ever.
Yeah, I agree.
So that they can be single just like you. They really have a clandestine jealousy for women who are in a relationship. No one's looking for you. You're no man's first choice. You're absolutely no man's first choice, saying how you don't need no man and how we don't need y'all. What do you mean we, lady? You're only one person. What do you mean we don't need y'all? You are no man's first choice. Stop trying to recruit these young girls and have them recycle your way of thinking to pull them on your side, because these young girls and women that are aligning themselves with the interests of men, they have a chance to go on and have a happy and healthy, fruitful relationship. You don't. But now you're trying to recruit more and more women to come over there and be lonely with y'all.
This is very true, and this is exactly why the worst kind of friend group a woman can have are single friends. And if they ever want to go on girls trips or out to the club with each other, you best believe your girl or your wife is going to be following them as well. It's going to be hard, but she needs to get rid of those kind of friends.
Would you ever think that this innocent little face could do anything to hurt you? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. Because that's how we get you. That's how we get you. All the time.
Please, no!
Now, as strange as this clip is, honestly, this girl is making a fair point, and she's letting a bunch of men know that there's women like this out there, and I fully believe it.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the f, man? Get your ass on, man. That's what I'm talking about!
How would you feel if I told a guy that I'm outside?
Okay, somebody asked me if I'm at the, somebody asked me if I'm at the studio. I said,
that's not what you said, baby.
That's what she said. She said, "Are you free tonight for the studio?"
Okay.
I said, "I'm outside."
Okay.
That means I'm not free for the studio. I'm outside.
Okay.
What's the problem?
That you outside.
So basically, this woman is putting her man on the spot because of some sneaky text messages. At least from what I understand. And he's trying to blame her because, well, she's drunk. Let me know what you guys think about this.
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line.
Sorry, my lady. According to the Jedi Order, attachment leads to things like fear and loss. Where's the younglings?
Woman who is upset with her man goes on Twitter and puts out all of his banking information. I'm talking checking number, routing number, a bank card, PIN, everything. And Twitter, the scammers go crazy. People are literally paying their rent, paying their car notes, door dashing food. They're literally clearing out this man's bank account. And all this woman has to say for all of her crimes is this. You see that? I feel complete. No, since the only thing you're about to complete is a jail sentence.
You're having a huge breakdown and meltdown like this, all because what? You were upset at your man? For what? I don't care if he cheated. There's no reason for you to ever do this to anyone, specifically because you showed it all over social media. Like, you didn't hide any of your tracks. And did she think she was gonna get away with this? Absolutely not. This man is most likely gonna get all that money back, specifically because what you did was illegal. This is fraud, and that man is chilling. This ungrateful woman has a meltdown after getting kicked out.
Myself.
Okay, so when you was in California, you want
Myself.
You want to stay
Myself. I don't have anywhere to go. I don't have anywhere to go. I don't.
Live nowhere. You can't live nowhere, and you can't, like, if she...
You're right, because I'm grown. I'm very grown, and I can do whatever I please because I am grown and I'm very independent.
You lying ass. You're very independent, but you have nowhere to go?
I don't.
How's it been independent?
Gotcha, bitch.
Well, I was.
Being behind your car, no. Lost your apartment.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Because I was in the hospital. 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 Because I was in the hospital.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
Okay, social media can be a job. Social media can be a job.
A job about being a whore? No, it can't.
You
followed.
No.
They directed you that way.
No.
So I'm not sure why she's recording when she's in fact just embarrassing herself throughout this entire video. This was actually live, by the way. But this man decides to do something very smart, which is call up her family members. And what her family has to say about her isn't pleasant at all.
Because two can play the game. Because two can play the game. Baby, this is chess, not checkers. Yeah.
Do you hear yourself right
Yes,
now?
I'm hearing myself. I said chess, not checkers.
Social media has got y'all in the blunder.
How is social media getting us all? How? Explain.
I just want her to leave. I'm sorry. I just want her to go. Hey, hold on. Can you please say that again? Hold on. Let me put you on speakerphone. You said call the what because of what?
You can call the law.
Because she's not on what?
Too much for you to handle. I mean,
She's not on the lease, right?
situation doesn't need to be like it is. You shouldn't be disrespecting one another, and that is your home. You did open your doors up for her, and she should be taking advantage of that. And if you set boundaries and rules before you let her in, then she should be respecting that. And if she's not, and you feel some type of way, you can call the law so she can go somewhere.
Mom, why are you acting like that? Like, get off the phone. Hang up.
This is chestnut checkers? What is she even talking about? And the fact that she got so upset from her parents and family saying this about her? I mean, if they're all saying something about her, they're not crazy. You're the crazy one. There's some consistency going on here. But this man does in fact take her family's advice and does this with her.
Like, my mom just, I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. Like, what? And my mom wants to be on the phone. Oh, and you can call the cop.
Yeah, this is the definition of effing around and finding out. You talked all that smack, saying you're independent, saying you don't need him, being super ungrateful, until it got to the point where you got kicked out. Hide those tears, wipe them away. You literally asked for this.
I just got out of a relationship. I didn't cheat on him. I just kissed a guy.
Come on now, dog.
But he found out, and then he forgave me, and then I went to a frat party and I got drunk and I made out with a girl.
So if we were in a romantic relationship and you kissed a guy or a girl, I would probably consider it cheating.
Okay, but what if I was under the impression I was intoxicated?
A pot smoking slut.
If you drive a car drunk and you hit a family, do you still hit the family?
Gotcha, bitch.
I love that analogy so much because, well, it's the truth. And this woman is seeming like she wants to find an excuse for when she cheats. Oh, I was just drunk. Man, anybody who believes that is just a simp.
So I just found out that I'm not hot. And this was based on a really humbling experience where I'm trying to get 4 men together to help me move a really heavy object from point A to point B. Not a far point A to point B either. And I can't do it. It can't be done. I'm in hell. I've tried for days, texting every man I know. Can you please come help me move this heavy thing? It's a piece of granite, by the way. I think we can use that as a gauge. Number 1, can you get a group of men to help you move a heavy object from point A to point B? Number 2, how far can you get them to move it? Because what I need is a piece of granite moved about 15 feet. Oh, I can't. I'm going to be hung over that day. Oh, I can't. Football is on. Wham!
I don't think that these men just don't find you attractive. I think that these men are not simps, and they're not willing to do something for a woman if they're not getting anything in return. Especially when 4 guys pull up who might find you attractive. So not only do they have to lift something heavy, they're all competing for your attention. Who would ever do this?
Should he have any say about what you wear when you leave the house?
I mean, unless it's something absolutely ridiculous, then no.
And you don't?
So, because I think that, like, what I wear is who I am, and that he should like me for who I am.
And you don't feel like what you're wearing right now is absolutely ridiculous?
No.
How do you feel?
I told her not to wear it.
Why wouldn't you want her, dressing like this?
I mean, I just don't want... I don't know. I just don't want. Listen, I want to word this a good way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. You're fine. You're fine.
I don't want nothing that like somebody say something like, "Oh, she's kind of wearing something crazy." You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like when you're dressed like this, it's kind of showing, hey, I'm kind of still on the market?
No. Because I'm with him. If I could pick whoever I want to be with, I would. But I picked him. So I feel like how I dress and how you want to dress doesn't matter.
This poor boyfriend is tongue-tied, and sadly, bro, your girl is, yes, still on the market. If he really wanted to say what he wanted to say, she would probably break up with him for it, and he would sound very insecure in her terms, but it's not insecure. He just has a boundary that's not being respected, and since it's not being respected, he still decides to stay with her. You have no authority in this relationship, and she's gonna do whatever she wants to do.
What's your name and what village?
My name is Toby, and I'm from the Leaf Village.
Have you ever been with a porn star before?
No, I have not.
Would you want to try?
Star? No, absolutely not. I feel very uncomfortable with that. Very dedicated to my girl.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
I don't want you because I got a girl.
Look, your girl isn't even here.
No, it do not matter.
You're on the bang bus right now. You think you're not going to get banged? Okay, I'm the boulder now.
Just to give you memories. Your girlfriend isn't here. She's never gonna come back. I don't like cheaters anyways. All right, let's go to the next one. It's okay.
I wasn't even acting.
That's it, brother. That's the way it is, cuz.
Now listen guys, I'm not sure how real this clip is. There's a bunch of guys pulling into a random van. They should know exactly what's going on here, right? But the fact that she decided to lay on a man who really wasn't for it and he has a whole girlfriend, he needs to leave that space immediately. And what would happen if a man did that to a woman in a car without her permission?
You going to jail. You're going to jail.
Cinderella lost one shoe and found love. Y'all girls out here getting half naked and still single.
That girl has wandering eyes, man. She is still looking. And to another clip's point, she is still on the market. Gentlemen, pay attention to how your girl reacts around other men. You'll find out quickly if she still likes you.
Dude, that's not even funny. Oh, she hung up on me, bro. Bro, I don't mean to laugh, cuz. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. Bro, that's crazy. It's crazy. She not answering, cuz. Welcome to your world. No, it's not even.
How embarrassing. Now, I've seen this guy in a bunch of cheating clips, and honestly, I have no idea if it's skits or he's just a menace to society. How does he still have a girlfriend if he cheats every single day? And it's very viral clips, by the way. Who is willing to give this man any chance at all?
Det är normalt med one night stands i Sverige.
Jag skulle säga väldigt normalt.
Väldigt vanligt.
Jag skulle säga att det är ganska normalt och det är ganska liksom... Ja men det är lite datingkulturen just nu som det har blivit liksom. Ja, jag tror mycket Tinder är typ bara one night stands också. Eller ja, för det alltså mesta alla på Tinder är ju liksom oseriösa. För det mesta. Liksom vill bara träffas och ligga typ.
But these women are in a different country, and honestly, it's just super sad to see. It's not just an American thing anymore. It's across the world. Anybody who has dating apps is gonna have a society like this.
I, 28 female, made a joke with my husband, 29 male, and it's costing me my marriage with a man I truly love. Oh my gosh! The titles of these things are so dramatic. I took some stupid advice from some of my girlfriends regarding a joke that they have done with their husbands or boyfriend. The joke is basically telling your partner that you want to break up or that you want a divorce. Okay. Whoa.
What? What kind of joke? What kind of friends? I mean, this is exactly what I'm trying to say. That sometimes a woman's friend group will sabotage her relationship. How is this funny? How is this entertaining? It seems like these girls were so bored with their lives, they wanted to see their friend in a horrible relationship.
Where's the party at? I'm so confused.
What's with the camera?
Where's the party at?
The mindset. The party could be right here, but you guys don't have the right mindset. Watch the fuck up. We're not 18.
If you're underage, then why are you drunk?
Throw double middle fingers up, eh?
Fuck you, record. Call 911.
She's calling the cops. What the f?
I got your face. You kicked her ass.
I'm just so confused. We got invited to a red, white, and blue party, and we're like asking where it was.
It's hey, chill. It's just down the street that way.
It was really that simple. I think these women just wanted to start an argument for no reason. I don't know what was so hard to understand about that question.
Put me with the girls who want to be rich. Like, I'm tired of this. Like, I want that black girl luxury. I want to wake up and do anything I want. I want to have my own business. I want to have my own YouTube. I want to have my own everything. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to work for nobody. And it might sound so lazy. Like, people be like, well, what's your dream job? I don't have no dream job. I want to get up and literally eat what I want to eat. Why are we paying for groceries? Why are we paying for food? I want to get up and take a vacation whenever I want to take a vacation. Like, in reality, I don't even think we really supposed to be working for real. Like, we's not supposed to be doing this. We supposed to be waking up, growing our own food, picking our own, you know, veggies. Like, I'm tired of this. Like, y'all, like, am I the only one? Like, I'm losing hope.
This girl is so far out of touch with reality, and she's on social media way too much. She thinks that she can run a business and not work at all and be on a vacation That's just impossible. Anybody with a business will fully understand it probably takes more time than an actual job. Second, she's trying to say we're not even supposed to be working, we're supposed to be farming and eating fresh vegetables and fruit. That is also one of the hardest jobs in the world, being a farmer, taking care of all the crops, dealing with animals. The farm life is not the easy life. Once again, she's just on social media way too much.
What's the turnoff for you?
Like really insecure men.
What's an insecure man?
He worries too much about what you're doing and how you are.
I feel like you've cheated before. Tell me how that happened.
Oh my gosh. It was an accident, alright?
Okay.
It was just a spring break, fun time, a lot of stuff in my system. It was a long night. I don't even remember it.
Let me get this straight. He's insecure if he's worrying about what you're doing and who you are. Clearly, you cheated on him. That is gaslighting 101.
You lying ass.
She doesn't even remember it. I mean, I guess it goes to show that that man had a very valid reason to why he was very scared with you cheating. But gentlemen, if you have this fear inside you where your girl might cheat, bleed before she does. Because usually that feeling never goes wrong.
Well, I just found out my wife's been cheating on me.
What?
Say what you just said.
I said I'd be back in an hour max.
Yeah, my name's Blake.
Men like toxic, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, if y'all haven't realized by now, men like toxic women. They get bored of the nice women and they go look for the toxic women. Okay?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
No, only simps are like this, not actual men. Men never put up with it. They'll leave immediately.
Men tell me, oh, you probably have so many guys in your DMs. Do you want to know the kind of DMs that I get? This guy DM'd me and said, I'd suck the last dick that you. Romance is dead.
It's because you're on OnlyFans. This is not every single woman's life, or just men in general.
Let's go.
Where are you going?
With you. Where are you going?
I'm running to the gas station back.
Okay, let's go. Let's
No, I'm going to bottle with my
We're
Myers.
going together. We'll just make this a party.
You gotta stay and watch the kids, baby. You can't go.
Oh, yes, I am coming.
Why would you want to go? I'm just right there straight back. I ain't going nowhere else.
Maybe you should read your text message.
What text message? I ain't text somebody.
Yeah, now you're playing stupid.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Let's go. Come on.
Baby, you're back in
Where's
ignorant.
Jenna at? Huh?
I don't know, buddy.
Where is she?
I ain't talked to her. No, why are you doing this for? You're acting psycho, buddy. I'm going for a straight back.
Read your text message. No, I'm not doing this with you.
Why? Why are you?
It's not funny.
Why are you crying for? I don't understand why you're all
Read your text message. Damn.
Is this a horrible prank? Yeah, I think it's the same prank as, I guess, asking for a divorce. It's very hard to explain anything after this, but thankfully he is recording everything, and they do tend to have a big TikTok page, so maybe you can argue that this is in fact a joke. Now, would I ever do this? Absolutely not. I don't think hurting anybody's feelings is worth this, especially seeing my wife have a huge meltdown. This loyalty test backfired on this woman.
You did all this. How do you feel, bro? Okay, dumb as hell.
Bro,
like,
no, because still, bro, like, you be making me feel like
you
that,
need to make
bro.
this up to me, bro. And you need to figure out how you're going to make it up to me. I'm not going to help you. But I need time to think.
You need time away from me?
I need time, yes, to think. Like, I came to celebrate you, to be with you. I'm in a car bragging about you, telling them you my girl, woo, we doing this. I got a big surprise for you for our 6-month anniversary of you. Oh, this like...
I know you probably upset, bro, because last thing you want to do is be put to the test or blindsided, so yeah, I can situate this shit later.
Hell no, I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to be nowhere near like her. I'm trying to do my own thing. Respect to y'all, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to get in the van with her. I'm gonna just do my own thing.
Alright, well, you want to get in the Uber or do you want to... Because...
Man, I'm just calling Uber to my car. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, that's a bit, bro.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? No problem with y'all boys at all. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. But you a joke. You're crazy. You crazy.
What's up, bro?
Oh, you a joke.
You crazy.
Now, I've shown a bunch of loyalty tests on my channel, and usually, let's just say it's always the person getting caught cheating. But this is the opposite effect of what happens when it fails. And I'll be honest, I made a couple mistakes in the past with my videos that said you should be doing loyalty tests on your spouse to see if they're cheating. But after seeing this clip, I take it back. It could be extremely damaging for the entire relationship.
He was everything that I mentioned. He did it, but in regards of what benefited him, and he demanded so much without considering who I am as a person. He paid for everything.
Okay.
Any problem you had, he fixed it.
Okay.
He was good.
You broke it off.
I broke it off. I ghosted him.
Okay, finish. Okay.
For the simple fact, he wanted to have somebody love him in he was the only child.
Okay.
So he wanted me to treat him as like his mother, hoping that I would be super affectionate, and I'm not.
So I watched this clip twice, and I had to pay attention thoroughly to see exactly what she's saying and the point she's talking about, and I couldn't get a single point of what she's trying to say or make out. I think she's just scrambling any words together trying to make it make sense, but it's not. You just look absolutely stupid.
Don't hit me. What are you doing? Get away.
Do it.
Get away.
Do it.
Stop.
Video it.
Stop.
Video.
Go
I'd
ahead.
be
Go
scared
ahead.
too. I'd
Go.
be scared
Go ahead.
too. I'd be
Swing.
scared too.
I'm not
I'd be
scared of anything. What am I scared of? Yeah.
You think I'm scared? You think I'm scared?
Thank you.
I'll go home with him.
Who?
This guy's story is similar to a lot of the stories we've been hearing lately. Starts dating a woman, she moves in with him, with her child, and all of a sudden things start going south in his business and his finances. The relationship takes a turn for a worse, and she kicks him out of his own house. Legally, there's nothing he can do about it. There are men out there losing their homes to women they're not even married to. And the money that it would take to get it back legally is way more than the house could ever be worth. I'm telling you guys, it's never been more important to find a godly woman. The world is falling apart right now. And if she's being raised by the worldly standards, there's very low chance of that being successful.
And this is exactly why the woman you choose is the most important decision of your life. Not the degree you have, not your job. Literally nothing else matters more than your spouse. But if you're just desperate for anyone, getting a woman who already has kids or past failed relationships, be prepared to lose everything. This is not the first clip I showed of this. This is probably the 100th one on my channel, and it just keeps reassuring you why it's the most important decision.
I also need someone to handle me, and only an alpha or a double alpha can do that.
Is a double alpha.
People are stuck up on the word on double alpha. I'm kind of curious on what she means by handle me. Are you gonna be a burden in my life? Because if so, I don't need that.
So after I gave him the ultimatum, he just looked at me in my face and was like, if you feel like you need to move, move. And so we went through 3 months of like chicken, where I had no friends in Vegas, no family in Vegas. I just really blurted that out. I did not mean it. I had no intention. I had no job. I had nothing. I had no plans on moving to Vegas. I thought I was going to force this man to propose to me. For 3 months, he was like, do what you got to do. You want to move, move. So the last day I was putting my stuff in the car, he came over and helped me put my stuff in the car, and we putting stuff in the trunk, and I just started crying. I'm like, you really gonna let me leave? He looked at me and he said, have a safe trip.
This is the definition of effing around and finding out. If you want to do this to try playing toxic so you can see if he really wants you or something, or so he can marry you, don't be surprised when you get the short end of the stick. Not everything's gonna work in your plan. If this was your idea, follow through with it. But let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments.
He finally asks you out, but another man is flying you to dinner. Let's see how well picking this gold digger route worked out for you.
I fell in love this year. I'm no longer in love, but I did find it. I think it's something to celebrate, right?
Yeah, keep telling yourself that, sweetheart. Dude pulled the old hit it and quit it. That's so tough.
And now she'll forever compare every other man she goes on a date with this man she went on an airplane date with. Her standards will forever be high and forever destroyed in my opinion.
I should have just gone up to someone, or I should smile more, or like make more eye contact. So, round 2 of embarrassing myself. All right, I'm back, and it was not successful. I can't do it, you guys. I can't go up to a man and ask him out. I'm sorry. That is not our job. If I'm smiling at you and giving you eye contact and you can't ask me out, like, that's on you.
Maybe it's not the fact that you're not giving enough attention to these men. Maybe it's the fact that you have random cameras or tripods or your phone just everywhere recording you. Men are not stupid. They're not going to approach a woman who's obviously recording herself trying to lift something. We live in 2024 now. Women record absolutely everything, and no guy wants to be a victim in a story.
Your friends ever talk bad about you?
They sound like something out of but I just cut into them. To be honest, I just tell them, get on my face. That's why you single right now.
I've been faithful and maybe he hasn't. That's the only reason why my friends may not agree with him. If I choose to be with him, then that's my decision and they should support me.
It's none of their business. One of her friends just left that club over there last night with a random that she just met that night. Her friend's lonely and they want her to be lonely too. Misery loves company.
Now, usually I would defend this case and say, yeah, her friends are trying to sabotage her relationship, but if this man did in fact cheat, she should probably leave him.
This Amy's reaction to me breaking up with her. Because I said it's over?
It's not happening, bro. You can get your ass.
Now, do you guys think this is a red flag or is this actually cute and funny? I don't think she takes bro seriously, but it is kind of funny, I can't lie.
I'm looking for a single man with no children who's in shape, business savvy, Christian, clean, hygienic, nice smile, family oriented, and
more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's not gonna happen.
No, honestly, guys, I don't think she said anything that was really outlandish or unrealistic. She's asking for a man who is hygienic, a man who takes a shower. That's not stupid. A man who is religious, there's a ton out there, and a man who I guess is just ambitious. I'm not gonna rip her for these qualities. I'm happy I didn't hear a millionaire man.
Actually, I have a boyfriend.
I'm the side. Oh my god, I have a boyfriend. Stop. Oh, I have a boyfriend, but like, stop. Like, we're not talking about him right now. We're talking about you.
No, you're crazy. You must not know who I am.
Crazy? Stop calling me crazy. Stop. Like, you're such a narcissist.
I'm a narcissist.
Yes, you're full of yourself.
How am I?
You're full of yourself.
I'm full of myself, but you want me to only talk to you while you can talk to other guys.
Oh my god, because you're having me.
Now, I'm not sure if this is a skit because how does she not know that this man is recording the entire conversation? But honestly, like I said, it's 2024 now. I wouldn't be surprised if it's real. Some people are this brainwashed and delusional.
Realization that I just don't want to work anymore. Like, it doesn't matter the job, the career path, the location. I just don't want to work anymore.
I don't think anyone cares. You just gotta go back to work. But the only reason she's posting this on TikTok is so she can get some sugar daddies to pay for her bills. That's all in my opinion.
Women who say, I don't do one-night stands or I'm not ups. Really? They will never admit it. It'll never be on their official record. When a woman says that, you'll hear stuff like, I only had 4 boyfriends. But they'll never include the one-night stands, the hookups, co-workers on business trips, hotel bars, or old boyfriends that stop by for a quickie. Happens all the time. You just don't know about it.
Yeah, I heard this opinion before, and honestly, my logic to it is, there's always gonna be one certain dude a girl will say yes for.
Woman was sentenced to 30 years in prison after a DUI crash that killed 6 people, including her sister. 11 days after giving birth, 21-year-old Olivia Culbreth was driving 100 miles per hour on the wrong side of the road when she collided head-on with a Ford Explorer. 3 generations of family members in the Explorer were killed. Gregorio Mejia and Leticia Ibarra, their daughter Jessica Mejia, and her grandmother Esther Delgado. Olivia's 24-year-old sister Maya and her best friend Kristen Young also died in the crash. Olivia was the sole survivor. Her blood alcohol level was measured at 0.15%, which is twice the legal limit. However, this was measured 3 hours after the crash, indicating that the level was much higher when she was driving. Olivia had a prior DUI conviction stemming from a crash where she wrapped her car around a light pole. She also had her license suspended twice before and had only gotten it back 1 week before the fatal crash.
Now, I know this clip is not correlated to cheating videos in the slightest, but the reason I wanted to show it is sometimes when you claim to be drunk, it can get you out of a situation. Being drunk is not a mistake, and it's not an excuse for your action. A lot of people will say, oh, I was drunk, it was just an accident, I didn't mean it when it comes down to cheating. But the reality is, just like driving and killing a bunch of people is an excuse when you're drunk, committing infidelity or any other acts while being drunk also isn't an excuse.
Men are dumb, and here's how to manipulate them, part 5. These manipulation tactics are super red flaggy, so only use them on men who've hurt you and deserve it. Number 1, if he ghosts you for like a week or so and then messages you like he did nothing wrong, act like it's all good. Make plans to meet up with him, and then cancel last minute. That way you let him believe he can get away with the bare minimum. And at the last minute, you assert your femininity and show him who's the boss. Number 2, text him, come here, and then stop responding. Text him, good morning, and then don't reply. But then at some point when you do get back to him, give him a normal reason as to why it took you so long. Number 3, which kind of goes along with that, harmless rejection breeds obsession. If you reject him in whatever situation, but you give him a plausible explanation as to why you did that, he'll become obsessed. Kind of a similar thing as number 2. Number 4, create comfort for him and allow him to get used to it. Allow him to anticipate it. Allow for it to become a pattern. And then one day, you switch it up. You take the comfort away. That way he won't ever take you for granted again. Let me know if you want more.
So only use it on toxic men? Is this really what she's trying to say right now? I mean, you gotta listen to the kind of stupid advice women to be given to other women. And a lot of other women are listening to this. I've made, what, 1,000 videos all over all my channels, and I've once never said any of this kind of garbage to men. Hey guys, here are some toxic things you should be doing to manipulate some women. If they don't like someone, stop bothering them. That's it.
For a while now is how high the lesbian divorce rate is. I think it's something like 75% divorce rate. But why I'm laughing is because how are you guys gonna pin this one on men? How are you gonna blame men for this? Because it's 2 women. From what I'm reading online, what women say that the reason for divorces in the same-sex marriage is domestic violence, cheating, feeling ignored, and get this one, feeling like one partner is not pulling their weight in the relationship, which is very interesting to me because you all preach, oh, men are like children, you have to take care of them, they don't pull their weight. But these are 2 women. So please tell me how you're gonna pin this one on men.
Yeah, I heard the study before, and the reality is, you gotta hear the inverse study as well, and that is with gay couples. It turns out gay couples last a lot longer than straight couples and lesbian couples. I know, strange, right? But you guys can make whatever opinion you guys want with that information.
And would you rather break up or let me go through your text right now? We go through them right now, on camera.
I have an ultimatum.
Yeah, either we break up or let me go through.
Who's asking that?
No, let me see.
Is this like a new thing or what?
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok.
Okay, well, don't just reach for my phone. Like, I have stuff on there that, like, is not your business. What are you talking about?
Well, which one are you choosing?
Why do I have to choose? Why is that a thing? Literally, stop.
All right, no, I'm done.
Stop playing.
No, I gave you the ultimatum.
Okay, I'm not texting anyone, but I just have, like, a couple dating apps.
All right, cool, then get out.
Well, I haven't gone on a date, so why does it matter?
Get out.
Seriously. Everyone should be able to explore their options,
get out.
babe. No, I love you.
No, don't tell me anything. Get out.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Look at her options. There's no way she really said that. This girl is bold as hell. But this is the scary part about dating. Sometimes you have no idea if your girl is still looking at other options. But a lot of women be like this low key. They're just hypergamous always, looking for a more high value, successful man than you. And once they find that man, trust me, they'll jump ship. A lot of women have, and a lot of women will. This is what this man decides to do to his own brother.
I found out my brother's son is really my son.
Okay.
But me and his baby mama decided that we're not going to tell him. We just going to let him continue to raise the baby as if it's his own. Because me and my brother already look alike. So the baby look like both of us. We got the same last.
Yeah, at this point, I'm not even sure who you can trust. You can't even trust your own family members. But he did expose himself online. This clip did go viral. So I'm hoping the brother did see this and get rid of the 2 of them.
I wouldn't take you to dinner. And the only reason I wouldn't is because, honestly, if my son was to come home with a girl like you, I would be very freaking proud.
No.
So you take her to dinner then?
No. I can't take you to dinner.
You want your son to have her?
I don't think I deserve her, that's why.
Oh, he said you're too good for him.
Damn, I don't know what to say to that. Damn.
Like, I think I'm a respectful guy and everything, but I feel like right now, I ain't got what it takes to hold down a woman like you.
My man.
And I'm willing to grow, but I just don't feel like it's fair of me to waste your time.
Now, I'm not sure what kind of Riz this is, but this isn't Riz. He's just putting her on a pedestal and he's belittling himself. This is not how you talk to a woman. I don't care if you're rejecting her, I don't care what you're doing, but this is not attractive. This man decided to pop up on a show just to compliment women.
He just wants to know that I'm making good money. That's all he cares about.
Well, you realize that that's a terrible father.
I know.
That's not a good dad who would ever tell their... Now, let's say you marry the guy of your dreams. Do you want the guy of your dreams to tell your daughter if, she turns 22, that it's okay if she does OnlyFans and sex work? Would you actually want him to say that to her? Would you do the follow your dreams thing, or would you expect him to step in and be like, listen, you're my daughter, you're my brood, I spent years of my life raising you, I love you, I adore you. There's no fucking way I'm going to let you shame yourself or your family by doing OnlyFans. Wouldn't you prefer that he did that? Your future husband?
Yeah. I hope that my future husband acts the opposite of my biological father. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Listen, she's not arguing back, she's listening, and she's even admitting that she's wrong, and hopefully that this doesn't happen to her daughter. Obviously, she's not the best, but she's definitely the best one on the panel. I'll give her credit for that.
Honestly, this scares me.
Yeah, I hope this kind of love never finds me. I'd rather be single the rest of my life.
The man you with don't respect you? The man you with, does he respect you or not? The man you with, does he respect you? Yes or no?
In some areas, no.
Then why are you there?
Because
Thank you. You're a strong, independent.
If
he doesn't respect you, why are you there?
Because he's taking the necessary steps to.
Because you're choosing to be with a man. Because you're choosing to be with a man that doesn't respect you.
Now, Kevin's making a valid point here, and that's why he's going so hard on her, and that's because these kind of women will stay in these relationships hoping that this man will change, that he'll change his bad habits, whatever it is, but still get pregnant from these kind of men and wonder why they end up being single mothers. There were so many signs beforehand that you didn't listen to, and you still decided to avoid it because what? You had some hope that he was going to change, and he never did.
Yeah, this ain't no love story. Y'all see that right there? That's me looking stupid. Y'all see that baby that's in there?
Right.
Not my kid. This is what women do to the men. Women do this every day to somebody, every year. I don't even know what to say for real, bro. This is embarrassing. Y'all see this? I'm holding another kid, man. That's just one picture. Whole baby shower. This months ago. So anybody that I'm talking to, this before any of y'all existed. This I went through. This woman put it publicly out there that this was my child. Had me all pictures. The whole 9 yards. And knew the whole time this was my damn kid. Get your DNA test no matter what. This is some sick, low-down shit. Who do this to people? Because if I told y'all how I really felt for real about this, bro, it ain't even about shouting. It's the fact that you think you a parent, bro. The whole doctor's appointments, watching the birth of this child, like, in the delivery room, watching, like, I'm there. And then some sucker come out the blue 11 months later, somebody he want a DNA test. Out the blue. You let a duck come back. Man, that man done abandoned you the whole damn time. Come on, bro. Like, man, I'm thinking it's my kid the whole time, bro. The whole time. She swears.
Yeah, gentlemen, definitely get your DNA test done, but this is exactly why back in the day, or even now, a man who was promiscuous never really harmed anyone except the woman he was cheating on. However, when it comes down to a woman being promiscuous, she can harm more than just her husband. You have no idea who the baby even belongs to, and even that woman can get confused. That's why it was super important to get a woman who wasn't promiscuous, and a woman who controlled her body count. It really comes down to who that child belongs to, and that's why once again, a woman's body count matters way more than a man's. And I hate anybody who sleeps around, but this is just logic.
Would you rather have $5,000 or spend the night with me?
Probably go $5,000.
Okay. Why would you choose $5,000?
Because it's $5,000.
I think at this point they just like getting rejected and they get more views by it. It just doesn't make any sense to me though.
Oh, I swear to God, I need a boyfriend. This thing, I'm finna let you know. I'm fixing to let you know.
I'm about to let you know that I am that bitch and I will be that bitch.
Okay, you can be that bitch, but you post it, you're gonna be a single bitch by yourself, bitch, lonely bitch. One fish, two fish, sad bitch, I'm gonna get a new bitch.
Now listen,
That's called motherfucking bars.
Instead of this man lashing out, he decided to rip her by speaking in Dr. Seuss language. I mean, I like it, I can't lie.
Opened up and take a look, buddy. Not one bottle in sight. Just a bunch of sitting around on their phone, all looking at each other to pay for everything. Cause you know who pays for the bottles? Us. Doesn't make any sense, man. No respect out here. They don't appreciate what we do.
Sensational.
When your ex don't let you in a party, that shit funny as fuck. That shit funny as
Bro is getting kicked out of a party and she's still hollering his name outside. Bro, trust me, she still wants you. And he did the right thing. I mean, he just walked down, kept his confidence, and started laughing at her.
I don't chase booty.
All right, y'all, I think today is the day that I tell y'all why I lowered my standards and went for my wife. So first off...
Hold on, money. What are you talking about? Money. What do you mean lower your standards?
What you mean?
What do you mean lower your standards? Please explain. Do elaborate. Speak further. How did you lower your standards? No. Let's be clear. Let's be honest. You was out here in these streets. Let's be real now.
Tell them.
No. Ain't no tell them. Talk about some. You lowered your standard. How did you? Money. How did you lower your standard?
Bruh, chick.
This is perfect.
Now this is just cute. I mean, she doesn't even care what he's doing with her. She just wants to be there to spend time with him. This isn't about the soccer game on her cheek.
That's what I'm talking about. I know that.
Okay, put the bag in the front. I can fit back here.
Everything will be out of balance now. Please, no. They see, all the things is big now.
I can fit. We're gonna make it work.
We can't. Sorry, we can't. It's not because I just changed my tire. My suspension. I just changed it last week.
But I'm late for my
No,
flight.
I get that.
We have to go.
These small cars, their sensor. Once anything is out of whack, the sensor will start going up. I know my car. No, let me.
Now, is this man gassing it? Probably. I think the car would have been fine driving, but it is still funny to see. Maybe next time Uber drivers should add a weight limit. I don't know.
Hey Steve, what do you think the biggest waste of money is?
The biggest waste of money? Dude, that's easy. Kayla! Kayla, come here really quick. Come here.
What? What do you want?
I just want to see what you were doing.
Hungry. You want to take me to dinner?
Now, I've seen this couple you page, and I'm gonna say, out of all the easily the best one. Able to make jokes without anybody getting.
Sign? What's your sign?
I'm a street sign. Stop.
Kayla, get your ride. You bring me here.
Anyone who believes in astrology, please get them out of here, or just repeat what this guy just said.
Being ugly on Hinge in reference to how bad I feel when I use dating apps. I find every time I get on Hinge, which is not a novel concept, but for some reason I always think it's going to be different for me. My self-esteem goes through the floor. Anyone that I like does not like me back. And anyone that likes me makes me wonder why, in what world, we would be a match.
Now, I'm not saying this woman is the most beautiful woman ever, but I have seen men swipe right to literally black pictures on Hinge. So I don't want you guys to compare yourselves too much with people who are swiping right to you on Hinge. There are just some people out there who see anything.
A woman making $60,000, you have not the foggiest idea of even what a millionaire is, and that's mostly what the case is. We have a lot of OF girls who are exaggerating their earnings, and they go on podcasts like this, and all of them act like they're balling. The average earning is $150 per month.
Yeah, this is very true. A lot of women decide to do OnlyFans because they think they're gonna get the same kind of lifestyle that these other chicks do, but in reality, they end up just ruining their lives and end up going back to college like this woman.
Entertainer Angel Wiki has just graduated from college and is now a licensed life coach, which I think is amazing, because who better to give you life advice than someone who just got by 3 BBCs on camera? That's like hiring a homeless guy to be your financial advisor. It's like picking the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl. Like asking a vegan to cook you a steak. Hiring a hoarder to be your maid. Like asking someone with blue hair to help you change a tire.
Now, even though she is now educated, supposedly, stopped doing whatever she was doing, nobody will ever respect her the same way because her past is still OnlyFans. And all your credibility is literally out the window.
I need story time. Oh yeah, let's talk about cheating.
All right.
I feel like you're a person that got cheated on.
I have been.
That's crazy. You just give that look and that vibe that you get cheated on.
Why would you say that?
Your face.
So I've only had 2 boyfriends.
Okay.
My first boyfriend ever, he cheated on me.
Okay.
With all my friends.
No, I can't laugh yet. I've got to hold it in.
I can name about 8 different girls that he cheated on me with.
8?
Yeah.
You get your lick back?
After we broke up, I never cheated.
You can't do it after you break up. You gotta do it while
No, it hurts after. It hurts after because when you guys are no longer together and you know you can't get back, like
8 times you think it hurts him? 8 times you think he's hurt?
Oh, let me tell you, he definitely was hurt.
He was acting. That's a grade 8.
Now, getting cheated on 8 times is absolutely wild, but listen, she did say something that was correct, and that is the fact that she didn't get her lick back. She didn't rack up her body count after she found out that this man cheated on her, which is something a lot of women usually do. This man saying, hey, you should have got your lick back. No, you shouldn't. She decided not to sleep around, she kept her value to herself, and guess what? That man supposedly still wanted her at the end.
And it said that I am...
Wait, why you take my baby to go get tested anyway? What do you mean? What kind of test, first of all?
I went
went
and got a DNA discovery thing so you find out where you come from and kind of find out the child doesn't come from me. Yeah. 5 years, I can't even go crazy right now because the kids are asleep. So I'm trying to stay calm.
You raised her for
We
5
have 3
years
children
anyway.
and the last one is not mine. How's this possible? Well, we know how it's possible. But guess what?
Wait a minute, 3 kids? Is it by the same woman? I'm still confused. If it is, bro, likely those 3 kids are not yours. But let's continue on with the clip to find out more.
But guess what? Because the kids are asleep, I'm not going to call you a bunch of names, of course, a big scene. But you and that 5-year-old, who I do love, is going to have to leave the place.
No, because I paid her brothers and sisters is here. You ain't never about to separate my kids.
You are on none of the bills with your name. Technically,
yeah, okay, whatever.
You don't have your ID that says you live here. 1, 2, you see what that says?
Why would you do this?
What you mean, why would I do that? Are you serious right now? Now I don't give a shit. What do you mean, why would I do that?
That's still your child.
No, that's your child.
You raised her for
No,
5 years.
that's your child. And yes, I do love her. I'm not denying that.
I mean, you're not
But I
showing
can't
her love.
continue to raise a child that's not mine. I'm not doing that. What kind of father would I be to my other 2 children to show them the kind of weak man raises a kid that's not his?
What kind of man raises a child for 5 years and then try to kick her and her mother out?
No. What kind of woman portrays that as his child for 5 years?
Okay, it was a mistake.
A mistake.
And you raised her.
A mistake is putting extra ketchup on my french fries. A mistake is accidentally turning off the TV.
This is ridiculous.
How do you accidentally get pregnant by somebody else? Do you even know who the father is?
It doesn't matter who the father is.
It doesn't matter who the father
No, it
is.
doesn't.
Are you serious right now?
So I am still confused. In my opinion, the rest of those kids do not belong to this woman. It probably came from a different mother. But if that's really the case, this man sucks at selecting women. Or he's just possibly sleeping around way too much and getting any woman pregnant at this point, except this one, because she's also promiscuous. Gentlemen, get your DNA test done. Especially if that girl has a history of sleeping around or has a high body count. It is likely not a phase and it's something she's gonna keep doing even within that relationship, like cheat. You never know what can happen, and you're better off to be safe than sorry. This woman cheated on her long-distance boyfriend.
Do you really care about your boyfriend?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you.
I do.
No.
Boyfriend's amazing and all of you guys are amazing. It doesn't matter.
If your boyfriend's not here, you don't got a boyfriend.
No, that's not true. I can't get behind that. I'm sorry. No.
Alright, so if your boyfriend's watching this right now.
My boyfriend's watching. Love you, Dom, but this is my boy right now. I don't. What?
This was absolutely sickening to watch. Really just goes to show that it's not your girl, it's just your turn. And also I have to add that if you're in a long long distance relationship where your girl is off to college or she's dorming and she's partying, good luck, bro, because this is probably what's going on.
No one else is going to tell you this, so I'm going to be the one to do it. You are allowed to leave your perfect husband. You are allowed to end a relationship with a really great boyfriend. The kind of guy that all your friends and family love. They say you're so lucky to have found him. He checks all the boxes and he really cares about you. You're allowed to end that relationship because no matter how good he is, no matter how great he is to all the other people in your life, how much they all love him, it does not change the fact that when you get into bed beside this man at night, you feel dead inside.
I 100% support your message. Leave your boyfriend. I don't support the message of leaving your husband because unless there's abuse or adultery, divorce is off the table. But by all means, leave your amazing partner to go be with someone who you want to blow your back out and who blows your back out and y'all have a great time. Go do that. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Once you leave your great partner for the other guy who you want to fuck and who knows how to fuck you right, when he don't act right, when he don't treat you right, when he's not doing what he needs to do as a man in all the other aspects in life, you don't get to complain. You don't get to bitch. You don't get to be mad. You get to sit there, be quiet, go get fucked right, and just take your L in silence.
And everything this guy said is absolutely valid, but this does bring me back to a clip I showed you guys like last week on my channel, where there was a woman who was saying the exact same thing, except she left her husband when she was in a 14-year marriage. And she tried validating her reasoning by saying that that man deserves to be with someone who loves him, not me. And she even said she was doing a good thing, like God's work. But the reality is these women just got bored, and they were probably promiscuous in their past, and still want to continue on that cycle. But it's as this man said, when you get old and you're alone, don't start complaining and crying that you made a mistake.
Yeah, I'll explain this. I got called another dude's name, and this is what I get. This is what I get for being called another dude's name. For being called another dude's name, this is what I get. Ain't that something?
What I find absolutely insane is how this man will record everything but still stay with her after this. Like she's laid up on his bed comfortably, not caring, because this probably happened in the past and he didn't do anything about it. He clearly doesn't know how to put his foot down.
Guy caught his girlfriend cheating, but instead of flipping out, he got a very public revenge. 23-year-old Dustin had been with his girlfriend for a few years, but everything changed when she cheated on him. On a regular Monday morning, Dustin went to work like usual. While he was at work, he felt something off because he texted his girlfriend and she hadn't texted him back in an hour. Usually it was no big deal, but Dustin felt something was wrong. So during Dustin's lunch break, he decided to go home to see if she was okay. When he got home and walked inside the house, what he saw was unexpected. Dustin saw his girlfriend in bed with another guy.
It's an evil world we live in.
But his reaction will shock you. Instead of Dustin flipping out and waking them up, he decided to do the total opposite. Dustin took out his phone and took a bunch of selfies with his cheating girlfriend.
He cold.
He then posted it on the internet and walked away.
My nigga.
The next morning, when the girlfriend saw that everyone had seen the posts, she began freaking out and started blowing up Dustin's phone. But Dustin did not care and blocked her on everything. His immediate reaction was to expose his cheating girlfriend to the world and never speak to her again.
I just told you who I thought I was. A guy.
Now I've seen these images in the past and I've actually used them on my thumbnails before, but I've actually never known the backstory behind them, so this is interesting. But it does lead into a good point that I always said, and that is doing nothing is the best revenge possible. It drives them insane, going ghost. This was a far better reaction than waking them both up, yelling, screaming, trying to beat the guy up. No, he just literally left, went ghost, and blocked her off everything, while embarrassing her to the world. Take note, gentlemen, just in case this ever happened. Now, yes, guys, this is a different dude, but don't be surprised, this does happen more often throughout the clip. Something insane is definitely going on that I'll tell you guys at the end. Yeah, I hope you guys understand what's actually going on here. Yes, she is cheating, obviously, but these aren't men that she's just meeting outside in public. This is a whole operation. This is how she's making her money. She's probably selling herself online. These guys are paying, and well, she's just a street worker. It's super sad to see, but this happens a lot when anytime a husband is out for work for quite some time, like he's in the army, if he's a truck driver, or he's like some kind of pilot.
What's your age?
That's rude. I'm 51.
57.
We've been together for 23 or 4 years. Married 22.
How do you handle the bills in your household? I pretty much pay.
He pays them. I spend it, he pays for it. What's his is mine. What's mine is mine.
What the f are you talking about?
You think that's fair?
Actually, we had shifts in this. I mean, early marriage, I worked, and there were moments where I helped out more. But yeah, it's real fair.
Yeah.
Because I have 4 kids. I have a job. It's just doesn't make money.
So how much were you making at the time when you were raising 4 kids?
Oh gosh.
I don't know. It's been so long. It's been 21 years ago. I don't know. I mean, do you think it was like 6 figures? Were y'all rich, or was it kind of like, oh my goodness?
It was 6 figures.
Yeah.
We did well.
Yeah.
Very entrepreneurial, this man. I spend it, he pays for it.
His is mine and what's mine is mine. I hope this love never finds me. And the fact that she's so confident speaking up about this, like what she is doing is okay, and probably giving other women ideas about how their marriages should be. This is horrible. This man is getting used up in my opinion, because when you guys get married and you guys start reciting your vows, it doesn't say this. It says that you two are now one. That includes your income and your life. But people, I guess, don't follow vows anymore, and all that kind of stuff is useless.
If your appearance is your largest asset, you're gonna do some whole shit. You see, the most expensive thing we spend is time. The biggest punishment you can receive is time. That's true. They can take the time with you. Power means the same thing in every language.
That's what I'm talking about!
Who's the leader in the relationship, you or your man?
Baby, who's the leader in the relationship? I think both of us. We're both the leaders.
Who's the leader?
I am. I pay for everything.
Oh. That doesn't make him the leader.
You don't agree with him being the leader?
Huh?
You don't agree with him being the leader?
I wouldn't. No, I think that it's pretty equal.
Now, this is very true. There's no way she's a leader if he's paying for everything. And the reason for that is, the more responsibility you have in the relationship, the more authority you have. And the more responsibility you give, the less authority you have.
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm looking for a man that wants to take care of me and my 3 daughters. Yes, me and my 3 kids. Yes. While I work on my career. Is something wrong with that?
There's plenty wrong with that, and this goes for men and women. Let me give you some perspective, okay? I am married. I have 3 children, twin 5-year-olds and a 1-year-old. There's a lot of people who are married who won't tell you this, just flat out, but marriage is tough, and you have thoughts of divorce sometimes. You know what calms those thoughts? Maybe, I don't know, having 3 kids. If I am to put myself in your predicament, right? I got money, we'll all be taken care of, we'll all continue to live at the same level that we're living. I would have split custody, and I like women, so I would be out with women. Every other week, I could date full blown. Every woman I meet would have to accept the fact that they would, in some way or another, have to mother my children if we get serious. I've made this statement before, and I'll die on this hill. People who exit failed relationships with a life, y'all created a life, you should not date until that child or those children are at a very big age. I mean, the youngest one needs to be at an age where they can take care of themselves being left at home while you go on a date. No, don't make the oldest fucking daughter raise the fucking youngest kid because you're ready to date. You're hot and ready. You're ready to fucking mingle. You should only date after they're like old enough to drive to the grocery store and cook without you worrying about them dying.
This is very true, and I feel like a lot of modern day women don't think about this in the slightest. They prioritize their happiness because that's what social media tells them to do. But the reality is, when you have a kid, your happiness comes second to theirs. If there's ever a possibility that they're ever going to be sad or uncomfortable due to you going out and dating and bringing other guys home, then you are a horrible mother. Second, this woman also doesn't just want a man because she feels lonely. She wants a man to take care of her kids. That is all. She literally said it. She wants a simp who's also a babysitter, I guess.
Average number of partners for women that cheated in a relationship and the average number of partners for women that did not cheat. So before marriage, they did survey. I would have a group of 10 girls there and I would say, do you think that body count matters as far as cheating in a relationship? And of course, all the women are going to say no. Of course it doesn't matter. I can sleep with 50 guys before I'm married. I would never cheat on my husband. And I'm like, so if I did a survey with 7,000 women, what I should find is the women who cheated should have the same previous number of sexual partners as the women who don't cheat, right? Is that what I should find?
Yeah.
If it was 10% more, that would be a little variance. If it was 50% more, that would be pretty significant.
Yeah.
It is 230% more. The women who cheat in relationships have had 230% more partners than women who didn't.
This goes on exactly what I mentioned in one of the beginning clips, that women who are usually cheating or are divorcing their husbands because they want to continue sleeping around, that's not something new that randomly happened inside them. That was their entire personality from the jump. And this is exactly why you can't turn a 304 into a housewife. And body count definitely matters.
Nah, holy sh**. Nah, I knew you was trifling. Look at all these dudes. Look at all these get off me.
Give me my phone.
Get the off me. Nah, this is it. Corey, Tyler, who the these dudes? Who the dudes?
I said this a million times, but this is exactly why you should be checking your spouse's phone, especially if they have social media apps that you're just not aware of. Also, I have to add, if she has a Snapchat score of like 1 million, you probably shouldn't get with her. Probably DM'd too many guys in the past, has too many streaks, and once again, this is a cycle that's just not gonna go away when you guys are dating.
If me and her were one person, it would be this.
You guys do not look like that. That's what you want to look like.
That's why I don't like men who like know their worth. Like, I hate y'all. I hate men who know their worth. They be like, I don't gotta deal with girls. I know my worth. I got my. Bye.
Basically, all she's saying is she just likes simps. Simps to pay for her bills so she can take advantage of men. That is all. Thank you for exposing yourself.
Support your partner if they started an OnlyFans.
Okay, now. No?
No.
What the fuck? No?
You can make a lot of money.
I make a lot of money.
I don't chase booty.
Excuse me? Oh, my friend? Mucho dinero. Mucho dinero. He has...
She belongs to the streets.
Can you get your telly number? Phone number, telly? Here.
I could be boyfriend number 2.
Dos boyfriend. Dos boyfriend. Mucho dinero. Hi.
Sensational.
I'm gonna take you out.
Hold on. I gotta give you a hug.
In front of the kid is absolutely diabolical. I don't care if this is some kind of skit or they're trying to test out, unloyal women. Recording the kid and doing this in front of him is just so sad to see. And this mother, man, I don't even know where to begin. Men need to start being more selective with who they're having kids with, not just looks.
If a partner were to pass,
Oh, God.
how long before you would start dating someone else?
Ooh, we talk about this too, so I don't know if I would ever date again.
Do you think he's gonna get it right?
Yeah.
What does she say?
She can't move on.
Is that your answer or her answer?
That's she knows.
What's your biggest fear?
Losing her. I just feel like my whole life will just come down. I don't know what to do.
I think he has the fear that he doesn't know how he would pick up from where I left off.
Now I had to end the video on a good note because this was absolutely adorable. You can definitely tell this couple is genuinely in love. And yes, this is still a real thing, guys. You can still get happily married and find your special person. Even though it may seem throughout all of my clips and a lot of things on social media that it's just impossible in today's generation. As long as a girl doesn't have a large body count, she has a decent personality, and she actually looks towards your best interests, then this can still be your future.
Yeah, do you want to rip your...
My name's Alicia. I'm 31. I'm a hairstylist. I've done a reality show. I'm trying to see what else. I do fitness. I have a child. I'm a mother. What else?
How much money does he need to make a year?
He needs to make money. Like, I would prefer an entrepreneur, but if not, I would prefer, somebody who knows, who is stable in their career. Let me just say that.
Okay, how much is that?
Huh?
How much is that a year?
About 6 figures, you know, nice little number.
Now, after hearing all of that, I guess you had a couple viewers who wanted to hop on the show and I guess express their opinions of the matter. Thankfully, this guy did not hold back.
How are you?
I'm chilling. How you doing, Melanie?
Good.
Your shirt at? Why you got no shirt on?
Because I'm getting my weight up. You feel me?
Huh?
I'm getting my weight up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I just wanted to say, Alicia, yeah, this ain't for you, baby girl. This ain't for you. You for the streets. Say it again. You got a baby daddy. We don't want you. I'm sorry. We don't want you. I'm sorry.
We don't want you.
We don't want you. I'm here to tell you we don't want you. We just here to troll you tonight. We as in mineral in general, we don't want you. If your baby daddy don't want you, what do you think somebody else gonna want you? Gotcha.
And there we go, the harsh taste of reality that I was talking about. What did she expect every single man was gonna say? I said this before and I'll say it again. Single mothers have a hard time advertising themselves and instead, they like to advertise themselves as a burden. Do you think that's the best possible way in order for you to get someone? I don't think so. You should be looking to make the guy's life easier, not harder. Saying he has to pay for all the bills, he has to make a lot of money, and heck also has to deal with your baby daddy and your kid.
What happens, you think, if you follow a woman's advice to your tribe?
Everything will fail.
Everything will fail.
Since women thinking by feelings, you know.
Yeah, when you go to hunt animals for dinner, there's not enough time to, I guess, express your feelings or your emotions.
In America, will 100% look after you.
So the guys here won't do that?
Please shut. Where?
There'll be guys in the UK that'll look after.
No, I doubt it.
You know, right, would you look after her? Would you look after her? I'm not her father. Oh, see, okay, yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Americans, if I say I want a certain pattern, I don't have to ask too hard.
The only women who are saying that they need a man to look after them are the ones who are doing absolutely nothing in the relationship. They won't cook for you, they won't clean for you. Once again, that'll be the biggest burden ever. No one wants to deal with that.
Somebody please fucking explain to me why I don't get any likes on Hinge. Like, it can't be because I'm ugly. Am I ugly?
Now, do I believe she got 0 likes? No, she definitely did. Heck, I seen some women post literally a blank wall and it'll get 100 likes just because it's a girl behind that wall. Probably not getting likes by men that she wants.
If it's an insecurity because I'm gonna get male attention and you don't like that, then that's an insecurity. Because I'm like, my man, trust me, like, I'm all about you. Like, I'm not doing this for you at all. Like, I want you to have trust for me. And if he's like, oh yeah, like, let me reflect on that. That is because of my insecurity. Then we could have that discussion.
What you call insecurity, I call having a standard. I call having a boundary.
Yeah, I think we can all agree with that. And honestly, I have to say, let me just play devil's advocate and say that, yeah, sure, it's an insecurity that men have. Instead of you trying to, I guess, appease his insecurities, make him feel better about himself. Caring about the one you love, you just have to shame him for it and say, you know what, it's an insecurity, you gotta fix that. Instead of me just putting more clothes on, you gotta fix your insecurity. How does that show you really care about that person?
You just gotta keep living. Livin.
So now she's finally free from this so-called divorce, but let's see how it ended up for her and why she wanted to be free so badly.
The thing about a natural body is that the thighs, the calves, the ass, it all match together, baby.
I love my pictures. It's pretty.
Okay, interesting. I think we all can see where this is going, but trust me guys, it does get much worse.
Okay, you may not care at all, but I figured out I can clap side to side.
So you're telling me this is exactly why she wanted a divorce so badly? But apparently she was getting a lot of backlash on the internet for this, and let's see what she has to say about it.
Ignore my face. I just literally pulled up to school, like doing my thing. I'm actually shaking right now. So I just wanted to address some things. I wanted to get on here and I've heard the rumors, I'm seeing the comments, I'm seeing the messages, I've seen the T pages, I've seen all of it, okay? So I just wanted to come on here and just answer a few questions for you. It's important for me to be transparent and honest with my audience because that's just who I am. And even if it makes me look bad or a bunch of you are fucking mad at me for it, it's okay. All right? The rumors are true. You guys are going to hate me for saying this. The rumors are fucking true. My ass is in fact real, fat, and juicy.
So I think we all understand why she wanted to get a divorce. She wanted to pursue OnlyFans, didn't want a loving, caring relationship where she was happily married, but instead she'd just rather be a 304 in the streets, sell herself online, and chase the social media clout and attention. Nice job, now you're never gonna get married ever again.
I left my husband. I was only making like $16 an hour. And so that wasn't enough. And so I got myself into a lot of credit card debt because I moved into an apartment that I couldn't really afford, but I thought that someone else was going to be living with me in it. So that's
What do you mean? The ex?
No. Okay, so right after I got divorced, I got into a situation with somebody I knew from work. And
how quickly after the divorce?
Well, like immediately. It was like a rebound, right? I guess is what they would call it.
Okay.
And
like
we worked
the
together.
day after?
Maybe. Sort of. Yes.
Okay.
So I knew him, right? We worked together. That's how we met.
Well, wait,
And
how long were you married?
almost 5 years.
Did you guys ever have any kids?
Yes.
And you got with this person a day after?
Yes, but see what I thought he was like the love of my life.
A day after a divorce. Okay.
Yes.
Sure. And you thought he'd be living with you?
Yes.
The interesting part about this clip is the guy actually interviewing her doesn't really care about relationships. He actually does more about finances, why people are so broke, tries helping them out. But sometimes your finances are heavily correlated to your relationships. And this girl was 100% cheating on her husband before the actual divorce happened. She was probably fed lies at work by this guy who just wanted to hit, and once he did, he was bored of her. A lot of women fall into this fantasy saying this guy was her dream man, her soulmate, without realizing he's just gonna hit it and quit it.
If you want a traditional wife, then be a traditional man. You cannot ask for stay-at-home wifey privileges if you don't have stay-at-home wifey money. You want me to clean the kitchen? I'm happy to clean the kitchen if I get to wake up at 10, I get to clean the kitchen, I get to go lounge by the pool, and then you come home at night. Like, sure, no problem. But if I'm waking up at the crack of dawn with you, we're both going to our two very demanding jobs, and then coming home, don't ask me for anything you're not willing to do.
Now, I did say this opinion before in my clips. A lot of women want a traditional man, but don't want to be traditional themselves, and vice versa, honestly.
A quick little, like, money count, I guess. So I'm done with my tour. I didn't make as much as I wanted to make, but I made good. Like, I made more than what I spent on the tour, gas and hotels and things and food. So that's all that matters. As long as I made more than that, like, we're good. My goal was a little more, but partially it was my fault why I didn't make more. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's my fault, but it's fine. This is my, like, first road trip tour, so I think I did pretty good. So we're gonna just do a little money, I guess, count spread thing. I don't know. So this is I made more. I have some Cash Apps and Venmos, and Venmos and Cash Apps, but they're on my phone. This is all the cash I have. I did spend some on some food, and that was it. Like, I probably spent like $30 on food. So we're gonna just do because I had quite a lot of dates out here. I had a few multiple hour dates, overnights, dinner date. So we're gonna just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So she spends the remainder of the clip counting up all this money that she made the past, I think, 2 weeks. So I'm just gonna fast forward it and let's see what the big amount really is.
I think this is like 2,000, something like that. Anyways, the total is 5,230 plus the 2 Cash Apps, or a few cashes I got, which was 2,600. So I made roughly 8,000 on this tour, and I've been on tour for like 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks. So it's not bad. I mean, I was hoping for 10, but like I said, I could have did 10, but like I said, I had a few bookings in Minnesota, and then I had supposed to have 1 or 2 when I was in Nebraska, but I fucked that up.
Now, am I the only one who's absolutely fascinated by how nonchalantly she is talking how quickly it was able to make? Because we all understand that $8K for a regular job is amazing money, but for this industry, I'm gonna be honest, it's just not worth it. This is the same thing as me seeing a drug dealer count up all his money he made the past month. It could be $50K, but I don't care what it is, it's not worth the mental stress, the danger that you're putting yourself in every single day doing this. What if one day she ends up hooking up with a man who simply says, hey, I'm just not gonna pay? What do you think happens after that? Or a man who takes advantage of her actually does something very dangerous to her. Because what's she gonna do? Call the cops? Like, this industry is very dangerous, and you don't understand how dangerous people can be. It's not worth the money.
50-50. Remember they were saying that you said he was cheap, or they were saying that you were...
Oh, the splitting the bills.
The splitting 50-50, yeah, the 50-50.
Yeah.
Remember, what was the tea on that?
Yeah, do I look like anybody that would split anything?
So you guys broke up at that point because...
No, this is the question. Do I look like I would go 50-50 on bills?
No.
Okay.
And look at what happened. She caught herself flexing and got a bigger flex on her. Now he's with somebody he doesn't have to pay a dime for. So it didn't work. You lost them to somebody with more money that will do 50-50.
Yeah, first of all, I don't even think he has to go 50-50 with. I don't think he paid for anything since he's been with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, this guy is definitely not paying for a single dime. But this is exactly why women have to lower their standards. Just as a woman will say, oh, I'll find someone better. I'll go to someone who will actually treat me with respect and correctly. A man can say the exact same thing, and guess what? It can actually happen. If a woman is not going to pay 50-50 for a man, then a man will go elsewhere to actually get a woman who does that. If not, probably more.
What I get from having you as a friend?
Protection.
Well, you gonna protect me?
Because I'm loyal. If you need protection, I'll protect you as well. If you need someone to cry on the shoulder, I'll be there.
Yeah, she was struggling for answers because we all understand a woman as a friend pretty much does nothing to you. There's no benefit.
The more masculine a man is, the more controlling he's going to be. This does not mean that he's going to be insecure. This means that he's always looking to protect you. That's why he always pays attention to everything that you do, because he's always looking out for your best interest, because he's only looking to elevate you and position you in a better place. And a great way for you to realize this is to ask yourself, whenever he's trying to redirect you, is this for my benefit and the benefit of this relationship? And if the answer is yes, there you have it.
Now this I do agree with, but once again I just have to say, if this all has to come down to just clothes, really? Are people this shallow? That instead of just dealing with this arguing, constant fighting, of you just want to show your butt around to everyone, instead of you just wearing longer or better clothes, you decide to argue your relationship and say he's just insecure. It's just not worth it.
We stop overvaluing marriage and kids as a starter pack. Oh, so like marriage and kids, like that's a starter pack to you. That's just not nice to joyful marriages and children. We live in a society that wants you single, fat, broke, and childless, and you're adding to that with your $49.99 donation of apathy. Ask these women where they see themselves in 5 years professionally and personally. For myself, hopefully I will have 2 biological children, 1 adopted child, and I'll be raising them, which is just as valuable as if I got a PhD or if I was making 6 figures. It matters just as much, and for me personally, it matters more. So how dare you degrade married women who want to reproduce and do a good thing for society? Like, you're a problem, you rude heifer. And the fertility stats show that you're a problem as well, because 50.1% of women in the UK are childless by age 30. This is unprecedented, and most women want to have kids. So thank you for the $49.99 of coping.
Yeah, this is very true, and honestly I have to blame feminism for this. Not just OnlyFans chicks, feminism entirely. Dumbing down household wives, taking care of their kids, making them seem like they're not valued, but instead they're actually the most valued in society, in my opinion, rather than these women working corporate jobs who don't even care about them.
Why the fuck would a man get married today? Men wanted to get married when they got a virgin who listened. Now they're saying, get married. Oh, you want me to go to Miami, find a girl who's been fucked by 35 dudes, then have a $10 million wedding for her to put on her Instagram? Do I look like a dickhead?
Now you guys can have your own opinions about Andrew Tate and his hate, but this guy spit hella facts all the time.
My daddy got promoted, so I appealed for more child support. He ordered a DNA test and my son failed. He put the results in my mailbox. I forgave myself for cheating, but he's being petty. He's been my son's dad for 8 years. Why ghost my child now? How to fix it? That's not his son. You got greedy, sis. You got greedy. And because of your greed, he decided to get that DNA test. He probably wanted it all along. He ain't the one that sprayed up the walls, sis. Time to find the real dad. That's what happens when you're greedy.
Am I the only one who picked up on the part where she said, I forgave myself for cheating? You're not the one that should be forgiving. You don't have that right. That's only on the man you cheated on. And thankfully, she got greedy. She got a taste of karma. Instead of you being very cautious, being very grateful for the fact that you're getting away with cheating, this man probably knew all along that this was not his kid. And he probably just felt bad and ended up just sucking up the payment. Good for him, and honestly, now this woman has to work, as she should, and honestly should be paying him back every single dollar amount that he paid toward child support. This single mother is happy about having 7 kids with 7 different baby daddies.
This is me, a 3
3,000 EBT queen. 7 kids, 7 different baby daddies. So what? I get 3,000 in food stamps. Yes, I love it over here. I will not give up this lifestyle. I love it. You hear me? Yes. And yes, I do have a full-time job. Yes, I do. Yes, I have a full-time job and I take care of my kids. They are well taken care of. Y'all be worried about the wrong thing. Call me the EBT queen. And my son got something to say. Yes, I had him at age 14, got pregnant at 13. Here it is, right here.
Now, before I show you guys her son, I have to talk about what she is doing. She is creating a business model, and honestly, this business model is gonna fail the moment those kids grow up and leave her. And also, I have to put some of the blame on these men. What are they doing messing around with a woman who already has a bunch of kids? They should know better. But let's continue on with the video, and let's see this son of hers.
Hey y'all heard it from the queen that's the EBT. You heard it from her. This is my mother, and she get the stamps like she told y'all she get them. So stay tuned. She got a lot in store for y'all who are out there hating on her baby daddies that got all these 7 kids. Don't even worry about how much kids she got, because at the end of the day, they're all well taken care of, and that food stamps gonna eat y'all all up. So.
Period. Y'all heard it right there. Yes. Stay tuned for story time, baby, because guess what? I love my 7 baby daddies. That child support. Yeah. Eating them up. Baby. We are eating. Eating. You hear me?
Yeah, there's so many thoughts going through my head right now. I don't even have to say it, but I guess these are the actions of a single mother. If there's no masculine figure in the kids' lives, I guess the kids end up like this. Super feminine. It's super sad to see, honestly.
Easiest thing you've ever seen as a bouncer?
As a bouncer? Yeah. Took a response to a fight. And when I got outside, it was between a guy and they were in a fight. By the time I got through the crowd and was like actually about to go break them up, she had thrown one of the cleanest hooks I've ever seen in my entire life, knocked this dude to the ground, and proceeded to say, "You like this anyway," pulls the off, drops the his face. And I just couldn't. I just away. No. I ain't break up like, you know what, y'all got that. Y'all, it broke itself up. No.
Yeah, let's just hope for bro that this was not sent in the group chat and recorded, because something like this would definitely ruin this guy's reputation. But hey, I mean, at the end of the day, that's still a man, I guess.
My name's Jess.
Is that your husband?
Oh, no. Ew, disgusting. That's my best friend. I've known him since I was 15. I'm 30.
Hey, you don't think he finds you attractive?
Oh, he does.
Has he ever made a move on you?
He has.
And what do you do?
We fuck, but it's not like that.
So y'all fuck, but you don't give him a chance?
Yeah, no.
Why is that? How come you can't give him a chance?
Because I have a man that's in prison.
In those relationships, were you still friends with him?
Friends, but like, that's past tense. Like, it was just fun. It wasn't like serious.
So you were still friends with him even though you're in the relationship?
Yeah.
And did your husband know that you're intimate with him, or your boyfriend?
Oh, no.
It's really hard to believe that some people live this kind of life where they just don't know what's going on. They're hooking up with their own best friends while their man is in prison and doesn't know anything about it. There is no sense of direction. She doesn't seem like she regrets it or even cares. And she'll probably continue with this the rest of her life until she's lonely and single.
Leute scheren dieselbe Mumie? Was?
Yeah, this is exactly why I'll never talk to a girl with a really high Snapchat score, because this is what she's doing behind the scenes. She's having a million streaks and you think you're special.
You can be the richest man in the world, you'll still be cropped out of the Instagram photos.
Damn.
You'll still be cropped out of the Instagram photos. Richest man in the world, still cropped out. We all know rule 3 of Jack Mack's rules to live by, and that is love is war. Love is war. And I can't think of a better example than this right here. Jeff Bezos, richest man in the world, owns Amazon, owns Washington Post, owns God knows how many politicians. You name it, he owns it. Cropped out by Lauren Sanchez. Cropped out. She may not mean anything by this. This is in the midst of a photo dump. But it's a reminder to all the men out there, you can be the richest man in the world. You're still going to get cropped out of the Instagram photos. You can be the richest man in the world, and love is still war. Stay on your P's and Q's, because the battle never ends.
Yeah, personally, I wouldn't take that, and this is exactly why sometimes money does not create the man. It only emphasizes the man's characteristics. If that man is a loser but he's rich, he'll still be a loser. I mean, this guy's a simp, I'm gonna be honest. Why would you allow this? Especially with your brand, your name, everything around you. A girl is disrespecting you like this all over social media? Hell no. In fact, if I was a man of this kind of status, I wouldn't be messing around with OnlyFans chicks, let's be honest. What a fast way to ruin your reputation. It's almost hilarious how relatable this is for a lot of women. Heck, I think I've seen this a bunch of times on my story today about some girls who just recently got over their breakups. They're traveling the world, they're going to all these parties, trying to seek men validation and attention. Also racking up that body count, but we all know that.
3, 2, 1.
Forbidden fruit, I'm not gonna lie to you. Forbidden, like, it's a good choice, I'm not gonna lie. You would really be saving me right now, I'm not gonna lie, but I respect your decision if you want to keep your balloon.
What the fuck was that?
How embarrassing. Damn, I really had secondhand embarrassment for this guy. You're better off just keeping your mouth shut and just walking away, bro. Don't try to say anything smart. Incredibly hard to watch.
Things you do now that you feel like would make you a good wife.
First of all, I do not care if I ever become a wife.
Why is that?
I just don't think that you have to be married. I don't think that's what life is about. I think you can find love in nature, friendships, animals, family. I don't think anybody needs to get married. But things I do that is a good wife. I'm independent. I work on myself. I'm my own person. I don't need to find myself in another.
Now, as long as she's not ranking up a large body count constantly and she's just staying with one dude and she doesn't want to get married, there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people don't want to get married nowadays. But once again, as long as she's just not ranking up a large body count and sleeping around the rest of her life.
Nice to meet you. It works.
Fair enough. Was that you testing it?
Yeah, but testing and rejection. I feel so bad. He was given like that kid in high school who was like super sweet, and then you never want to reject him, and they come over to you and they're like, will you date me? And you're like, no.
Easily one of the worst personality traits I have ever seen. She's cocky, she's annoying, and she's also very mid for a girl with this big of an ego.
Down.
0 down.
How much was your monthly payment?
$5.99.
For how long?
426.
Now, before people start saying, yo, these car dealerships are preying on the weak, I don't think so. I think they fully understand that people are just stupid and will make stupid financial decisions, and they're banking on that. They're most likely not going to be paying for all those months, and they're going to repo the car after they can't make these payments.
I want a woman that, when I ask about her exes, doesn't just tell me, he ain't shit, they ain't shit, none of them ain't shit. But I chose all of them. I had sex with all of them. I broke up and got back together with all of them. I gave all of them my heart, mind, and soul. I did everything that you want me to do with you. I did that with all of my exes already, but they ain't shit. But you have to be the greatest man on the planet to get me, because I know my worth. But all my exes that already got me, they ain't shit. Like, do you hear yourselves? Do you hear yourself?
Yeah, this is very true, and this is exactly why the larger the body count, the less the next guy matters. And for any woman who says, no, my past doesn't matter, yes, it does. There is less uniqueness and specialness in the next relationship. How am I any different from the previous guys or guy you've been with? Most likely I'm not.
Seeing majority of my friends be married now and have kids, like, it's kind of been like a slap in the face, where it's just like, I thought we all were on the same page, you know.
Oh my God, traitors. We were all gonna be lonely forever, strong queen.
This is very true, and this mindset will immediately change the moment a woman's friends get all married. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen so many confident women, even with girls I graduated with, say they never want to get married, but guess what? All their friends are, and now they want to get married too.
How much is in your bank account?
Honestly, I have no idea. I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure nothing at this point.
You be walking around broke?
Broke?
How do you even live like that?
I I'm just surviving. That's it.
I feel like you could be an inspiration to many.
Of course, because everyone's broke at this point.
Hey, I didn't say it. You did.
I said it. There you go.
Hey, listen, I appreciate the honesty. At least she doesn't do OnlyFans and selling herself online, but about OnlyFans, look at this crazy clip.
What type of bullshit is this? This OnlyFriends star Sophia Rain posted her earnings from last Thanksgiving to this year's Thanksgiving. And in 1 year, she made almost $44 million. $40 million a year is $3.3 million a month. 1.5 million bi-weekly, almost $800,000 weekly, $153,000 a day, and almost $20,000 an hour. And we cannot blame nobody but ourselves, bro. We are giving these females NBA type level contracts. $20,000 an hour is crazy. I bet you the 10 out of 10 girl that's working at Starbucks right now for $16.75 an hour is rethinking her entire life decisions right now. I don't think y'all understand. This is criminal work. You decided to flex on us like this on Thanksgiving. We out here eating some good ass food, being with our families, having a good time and shit. And you decided to drop this and flex on us on Thanksgiving? What?
Yeah, at the end of the day, guys, who are we gonna blame? The simps. They're the only ones really paying this. There's even more videos on this that I'll definitely show you guys in later videos about the top supporter and creator for this girl. He's giving her, I think, like $5,000-$10,000 a day, texting her constantly, and all he's getting is, I think, likes. Like she's just liking the comments of that he's texting, and it's just super sad and depressing. As much as I would like to say that girls shouldn't be doing OnlyFans and they're ruining their future, 90% of the blame is also on these men. Like, they're simps. It's just annoying.
We make what, $500? No one cares about $500.
Why are you bitching about the 600?
That's a real piece of shit mentality.
No.
People work so hard for $500, and then you have people like Lacey who's so ungrateful for every dollar that he has. I hope you know to get to $1 million.
Yeah, what an absolutely disgusting clip. And this guy is out of touch with reality. Do you know how hard it is to make $500 a day? $500 a day is $15K a month. Heck, I think that's like what, $180 a year? And this guy's saying that means nothing. Are you serious?
So what do you look for?
Like quiet, kind, low body count.
Okay, why do you say quiet? That seems kind of like boring.
Like she's not masculine, she's feminine.
Okay, I see.
She's submissive.
A nigga with money that's not spending is the same thing as a broke nigga. Honestly worse, but okay. And I don't need them vibes around me.
If a girl is saying this, understand she is just a street worker. She is selling herself for money, and that's what she's pretty much letting it be known.
Pick a line, man. You look at your girl.
Yeah.
You look at right now. You say, "Hey, baby girl."
Okay.
Let me your.
Oh my God!
Every time.
Every time? All right. So what are the chances right now you use that on a girl right now? I give you the mic and you go do that to a girl.
98%.
98. Take the mic.
All right,
and let's go.
All right. Blonde girl right here. Ready?
Blonde girl right here.
All right.
Whoa.
Hey, let me. You just look at him. Look at me. Can I pee your butt?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is a wild clip, but I guess it's really to show as long as you're good looking and charismatic, a woman will say yes to you, no matter what you really say. Mainly the good looking part though.
3 kids. You've never been married. You're not a prize. Then I got to thinking, that's why she don't like Kevin Samuels. It was just hot girl summers. You know, when they were hot and during the summers, they spent their time out going through men. And now they find themselves in a place where nothing is good enough. You know why? Because they've had just about all of it.
Yeah, this is the female version of Kevin Samuels, and a lot of people were saying, yo, Kevin Samuels is a horrible guy because, well, he's a dude, he doesn't understand it. But now we have a woman saying pretty much the exact same thing, which shows that it's not just a man saying this, a woman is too. And a woman is realizing the mistakes a lot of women are making.
How hard is it to send a text? Why can't you just go, oh, by the way, I'll reply to you later, I'm busy. What the What's wrong with something?
Super loud, masculine, annoying as hell, and records everything on TikTok. No wonder the guy isn't responding. It clearly doesn't like you.
The hell is this?
Didn't look like you were doing much, so.
Oh, really? Because I'm standing in the kitchen? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Get over here. Get over here. I'm going to sweep your ass house, Alex.
This woman decides to ruin her relationship in seconds.
Favorite tattoo?
My favorite tattoo, it would have to be the sacrifice one on my stomach.
Okay.
It's at 6 hours on my back. Let's all keep our clothes on, please, for the sanity of this show.
Yeah, so we're gonna start with...
Nah. Imagine this your wife. She's interviewing due to her job or whatever. She talk about what's your favorite tattoo. Bro lifts up his shirt, shows his 8-pack. Then she goes to lick at her lips. Lips ain't been dry this whole time, but now they dry. And then the icing on the cake. She playfully takes off her ring.
Yeah, this doesn't look like a skit or a joke. To me, this seems like a real reaction. And if I'm the husband watching this, I'm getting an immediate divorce. I don't know if switching the ring is supposed to be funny, but I can speak to all men and say that this isn't funny for anyone.
You want to talk now? And tell me where you were last night?
I was at my sister's house.
You didn't think to tell me that?
Well, we were just having a couple drinks and I fell asleep while my phone died.
Okay, then you walk in late this morning and say you're at the gym.
I was at the gym.
So which one was it?
Well, I fell asleep at my sister's and then I went to the gym. What are you doing with your phone?
I need this from me.
For what?
Because I just... Don't worry about it. I just need this from me. I want you to tell me the truth.
The truth about what? I am.
Where were you last night?
I was at my sister's.
Call your sister then.
Nah, her story is inconsistent. She doesn't know what to say. She's speaking in a really low voice because, well, she's guilty. The man is doing the right thing, but in my opinion, he should just walk out or kick her out. She's already caught red-handed, but he definitely did a great job at keeping us cool and staying calm.
My husband blocked on TikTok for years because, like I've said before, my activity on the internet is none of his business. But recently I was feeling kind, so I unblocked him. And at first his intrusion into my internet life started slow. It was him liking my videos. It was him sending me things. It was fine. I didn't love it, but it was fine. But recently, he's crossed the line. We were chatting this morning and he just casually looks at me and he goes, "I see you followed somebody named Girthmaster."
Yeah, it must be so annoying that when you try to cheat, your man is just a bit too nosy. Like, why wouldn't he let you just cheat in peace? How frustrating.
Posting pictures of themselves is not the same thing as a man liking another girl's picture. Biologically, women have the desire to share, even if it's just a picture of themselves. When Kim Kardashian posts a picture of herself in a bikini, do you think that she's doing it so that guys will slide into her DMs? No. When she's going throughout her day, she's seeing herself in ways that she might not like. When she shares these pictures, she's crafting a narrative of her own image. For women, it's a reminder and a reflection of who we know we are at our best. This is not the same thing as a man in a relationship liking pictures of random girls because he appreciates
it. Is definitely not this deep. Any woman who posts herself online is seeking a man's validation and attention, and any woman who is doing that is cheating. It is the same thing as a woman going out in public, wearing very revealing clothes, trying to get compliments and attention from other men. She is always putting herself on the market and is technically always out there, and will immediately leave you for the next better guy.
Not only did he pay for Disney, but he's out there taking you on a date. You know, he's out there spending his time to try to make you happy. You can't appreciate that.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Wow, what a horrible date. Your date is happy to be with you or have fun with you. This can't be a real clip, can it? Not only that, I don't think you could be recording on roller coasters if I'm not mistaken.
You recording?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so today TikTok, I'm gonna be slapping the shit out of my dad.
Dumb ways to die.
You ready? Let this nigga do anything like that, he's gonna find himself laying in the street, unconscious.
Feel free. He's a cheater. 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 Look at the cheater. Turn around for your fans. He had a 2-year affair while I had his second baby. We intentionally had a second baby and he was having an affair the whole time.
I don't know what man would ever sign up to this. If you cheated, just own up to it and don't belittle yourself. Also, I'm willing to say, even though this woman is making fun of her husband, she's still gonna stay with him. So why are you making fun of him in public and letting the world know this? You probably should keep it in private.
I was on Hinge a little while ago, don't ask me why, right? And I matched with this shorty, right? As you can see, she kind of cute, right? She look alright. But her profile is just, you know, you'll be my favorite if you give me food, key to my heart is food, you know, shit like that. And for those of y'all who don't know, right, let me put you on. If a girl, her whole shit just food, right, she just wants you to take out so she can eat for free. I be knowing, but I gave Shorty the benefit of the doubt and was like, okay, maybe this is supposed to be funny. Let me talk to her a little bit, see what's good. So cool, I give Shorty my number, right? And the first thing she asked me is, can we go to the movies? So I'm like, okay, what you trying to see, right? We make the plans. She tell me where we're gonna go, right? But you see, I'm already knowing, right? I ain't no dummy. So I tell Shorty, copy, get the tickets, pick where you want to eat, and I'll meet you down there. Because if you really want to go out with me, right, it should be no problem to get some $20 tickets. So that's when Shorty start tweaking, right? She go, you supposed to get the tickets and buy me food. What's the point? You got me fucked up. So I tell Shorty, look, we ain't even got to go, bro. My fault. We ain't even got to go. Shorty said, but I wanted to. This is why I started to crash out, though. Shorty said, but you want to be acting like a girl. Oh, okay. I laugh at the message, and I was going to dead it right there, right? But then Shorty texts me again, fiending, saying, are you going to get the tickets? I'm like, all right, send the movie theater so I can get the tickets. She sent me the movie theater. Tickets is bought. I'll see you in an hour, right? About an hour go by, and I text Shorty like, yo, you there? Send a picture where you at so I can meet you type shit, right? And she sent a picture where she at, and I'm like, all right, perfect. Now take your stupid ass in there and buy yourself a ticket and enjoy the fucking movie.
Sensational. Yeah, don't fall for this, gentlemen. If a woman can't manipulate you into getting money from you, she'll start gaslighting you, making you feel like you're not a man, attacking your masculinity. At the end of the day, it's just gaslighting tactics, and a lot of women will do this. Don't fall for it.
My mother-in-law left me 3 voicemails talking about how I'm the worst wife in the world because I made her son a cup of noodle for dinner after he worked a 12-hour shift. So, mind you, this is the ramen that I made him. It's literally his favorite cheat meal. And this is the voicemail she left me.
I just wanted to share with you a cup of soup is not a meal for somebody that busts their ass for 12 hours.
I would never.
You are such a stupid bitch. I can't believe it.
But here's the thing, like, even if I did make him a cup of noodle for dinner and that's all that I had the capacity to do so, like, she can't talk to me like that. That's crazy. What would you have said to her? What should I say?
I don't know about you guys, but this is unacceptable. I mean, if your man is working 12 hours, the least you can do is at least make him a good food. If you're not doing anything for him or bringing anything to the table, you're just a glorified pet.
So back when I used to be on the dating apps, I have recently been delivered from those apps. Thank you, God. I'm not going back. The most hilarious thing would be when you scroll through their profiles and you come across the profile of a man who is, I'ma say it nicely, it's just giving a face that only a mother could love. I'm sorry, don't shoot the messenger. That's what it's giving. And you go to his dating intentions and he on here talking about, I'm looking for something short term, something fun. Sir, be so for real right now. Be so serious. You think that you're finna get on here and you're gonna find something? You think you finna get a friend with benefits on here looking the way that you look? Are you being serious today? It's not giving that. Your face is giving, he's not that cute, but he treats me really well and he's very sweet, so I'm gonna give him a chance. That's what that's giving. You need to be on here offering women the most genuine love and companionship that they've ever experienced. You need to be creating the most romantic experiences that they've ever had. You're not giving short term, baby. You're giving, I gave him a chance, I'm glad it worked out, but he wasn't my type for real. That's what you're giving. Sorry.
I think this man fully understands what he's doing in the dating market. Anybody who's using these dating apps, in my opinion, are what's left over. I know it's really harsh to say, but you're not gonna meet someone very high value and very high quality on these apps. You're gonna be meeting people who have a very hard time dating and can't get people easily. So that's why they're on these apps. So he's not taking these women seriously at all, and he's not trying to find true love. He's just trying to have a bit of fun. That is all.
And gets rejected for just walking. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, how old are you?
I'm 34 years old.
Okay, and what do you do?
I work in telecom and I'm a real estate agent.
Okay.
Someone that is very feminine, someone that is beautiful, of course, and someone that can cook. I love to eat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you cook yourself?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
And Miriam, why did you pop your balloon?
It's just the height, honestly.
Okay.
I think you're very handsome, but you have beautiful eyes. But just the height.
He looks taller than you.
Yeah.
Taller than me is about 6, like 6'4".
Oh, so you want to climb a tree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I got you.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
I definitely don't think he should have made that comment about her climbing a man like a tree. It does make yourself look a bit insecure when you try to come off this way. In my opinion, you should just take the rejection and just move on. That is all.
You're single because you need to be single and you need to work on yourself. And you need to figure out what more you can bring to the table other than your beauty in your box. The ones you date just don't like you. So.
I think like
like the biggest thing that like annoys me in like the whole dating world is like talking stages. Like that shit's so annoying. Like the whole like, and just like the inconsistency in them. Like I literally like hate that like so much. But I think that's like my biggest thing. It's just like
what specifically?
Just like the fact of just like you like, I don't know how to word this. Like in like talking stages, and it's just like you're like labeled that, and it's like people like are considered like you can't like, you're just like confused and like.
Yeah, it's so frustrating that you have to get to know someone before they can sleep with you and touch your body. You should just let everybody do it because it's just so exhausting.
I'm sitting here and I came across this. It says, I went to Dubai and ate poop for 20 million naira. Now I'm losing my life and need help desperately. Now, for you guys that are wondering, like I did, what is 20 million naira in US dollars? That's approximately 14,225 US dollars. Now, because some type of disease, illness, bacteria has been contracted from this situation, this young lady, unfortunately, is looking at potentially going to meet Jesus here pretty soon because of it. Here's what I'm going to say about this. This has been going on for a long time. A lot of you guys' favorite influencers allegedly have gone over there and done it. This is a big thing that's happening. Why it's hot, I don't know. How someone could do it, I don't know. But it is happening. But I'm going to tell you this. If you're going through a situation in life where you desperately need money and you're struggling, find another way. Because this way puts your health at risk. And I guarantee you, psychologically, you will never, ever live this down. This is a bad look all around. This is a poopy situation, some would say.
Now listen, I'm definitely not going to say she deserves it, but what did you expect was going to happen? Did you think your body can handle absolutely everything, that diseases don't exist, that all that matters is money in the world? No. Money is only valuable because it gives you time. But if you are sacrificing your time, which is your life, for money, money means nothing. You can't take that money to the grave with you, sorry.
I have a master's in public administration, and I have a law degree.
How tall are you?
5'9".
Dress size?
16.
You didn't choose to be single.
I'm sorry?
How much do you weigh?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
I weigh 200.
Okay, so. All right, let me let you get your big up off my show because I don't do this.
Now, Kevin is not being harsh in the slightest. He's simply showing what men need and find attractive. We don't care about what you do for a living, what your career is. Some men do, but a lot of men don't. What men really look for mainly is attractiveness, if a woman is pretty. And these are things that men just don't want in a woman.
You ever just chilling and you gotta hit him with the
Baby, I'm so scared to tell you this.
You don't have to be scared to tell me anything.
You know what? I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I cheated on you.
You're joking.
I'm being serious.
You're joking. Stop being like that. You're dumb. That's not funny. Are you being serious? You didn't cheat on me. You're such a liar. You're such a liar. Just tell me you're joking right now, okay? Tell me you're kidding. No, you didn't. You're kidding. Stop.
I'm not sure if this is a real clip, but regardless, they need to break up and this needs to end immediately. I'm not sure what the boyfriend would say this.
What do you expect? What the expect? You shouldn't have been cheating. Blah, blah, blah. So I don't care. I don't care. You can do whatever you want. You can act how you want to act. Do all this weird shit. Should never cheated. This is what happens when you cheat on people. Oh well, bet you won't cheat next time, right? Now that's what you get. Now you itching. Now you can barely stand up. Can barely sit in one place. You stink now. Like you need to go to the doctor and go figure it out. Go figure it out by yourself. You gotta come too, I'm not going to the doctor. I'm cool.
Now before I start saying, hey, that man got exactly what he deserved, shaming him for cheating, I am very curious to how she got it. Because if they were together the entire time and nothing happened prior, that means she got it from somebody else, which means she also cheated. So I'm not sure what point she's trying to prove here or how once again she got it, but it seems like they both cheated and they both now have it. Gentlemen, make sure you choose the right woman. Even if it's your girlfriend, if she's been sleeping around with a bunch of men, this might be with her. She might have this. And a lot of people won't say it. They'll try to hide it as best they can. Once again, proves my point why body count definitely matters. And why choosing a pure woman, or anybody pure for that matter, this woman was very close to cheating on her man.
Yeah. Now you remind me of a bottle of Sprite Your body refreshing.
What?
I said you remind me of a bottle of Sprite. Your body is refreshing. Your body is tea.
Thank you.
Yeah, what's your name?
Miss Danny?
Miss Danny?
Yeah.
Like Miss with an S, like MS Danny?
MZ.
That mean you're not married.
You right.
You got a man?
Yeah.
You do? Dang, I was trying to get your phone number. Dang, that let me down, man.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but the way she's carrying herself and talking to this man, yeah, she was definitely willing to cheat. If this man didn't walk away and actually got her number, she would have 100% gave it.
Girlfriend? Wife?
Ex-girlfriend now.
You guys were living together when COVID happened?
We still are.
When did you get break up?
3 months ago.
And why we still living in the same place?
Lease agreements. I can't really afford to move out on my own right now.
And her? What's her excuse?
Dating my roommate now.
I'm really fucking sorry to hear that.
We were together for 10 years.
How are you?
Honestly, not that okay. What's really fucking me up is that she wants to get back together, but she's pregnant now.
With his? And what do you think?
I don't know.
Because your brain says one thing and your emotions say another.
Obviously, I want to get back together with her, but now that she's pregnant, it's like, is it even possible?
Whenever it comes to this stuff, like, we can't make the decisions for other people. They have to decide for themselves. And the part of the reason is that it's so clear for us on the outside. It's so easy for us to say, not living in that apartment with her and spending 10 years with her. But to everyone in this room, the answer is clear.
She left you for your roommate, she's still living with you, and you're probably hearing some disgusting things almost every night. Not only that, she's now pregnant, and you're actually thinking about getting back with her. Someone get this simple reality check and get this woman out of here. This is a no-brainer. As a man, there's no way you feel good about yourself after doing this on camera, especially with your wife right in front of you. Just another simp in my opinion, and we should definitely revoke his man card. In front of him is absolutely so sad. You can already tell that if she was caught, she wouldn't care in the slightest. Heck, he probably already knows about this.
My ex-boyfriend of 6 years. Love him, really good guy. The last year of our relationship, I started cheating on him with a guy in LA, and that guy was the one who told me break with your boyfriend, move to LA.
Was he cheating on you too, or?
He's a good boy.
Why did you cheat on your 6-year relationship?
I was so bored and so young and just like...
Don't say that you were bored and young and that you were just a little girl. No, that's not it. This is your entire personality. And that's what the majority of cheaters out there. It's not a little phase or accident or a little oopsie. That's who you are as a person.
5 can't deal with me.
Oh,
Why do you say that?
I need somebody to be like, yo, sit down and shut up for a second.
I'm gonna ask some girl, please.
Please?
If you don't think 9 to 5 guys can be like assertive?
I personally won't take you seriously.
Just because he's a 9 to 5?
Yeah.
But what if he's an ex-con that now works a 9 to 5?
If you're like hood affiliated, I'll listen.
Honestly, you know what you're looking for. You're not gonna be like, oh, okay, maybe I could deal with a 9 to 5 dude. And then you're just having a boring Monday to Friday and you're like...
It's not even about boring, because like I'm a boring person. I like boring a lot.
Girl, it don't sound like you like boring.
I like boring a lot. I like boring a lot. I gotta know that you've been through something.
And this is exactly why women get pregnant and become single mothers after choosing such horrible men. Just because they don't know how to pick good men out there. They want drug dealers, men who went to prison, men who are just horrible guys, and are surprised when these horrible guys treat them horribly. I mean, I'm not sure what else to say.
I have a boyfriend, but how do I kiss you with this thing on your head?
You just, I don't know, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
I thought you had a boyfriend.
I do. He doesn't have to know.
Oh.
One more? No, that's enough.
Okay.
You got 2.
Wait, just one more.
Someone's taking a video of you.
Imagine her boyfriend scrolling on TikTok and seeing his girlfriend literally kissing a random dude with the headset on. How would you feel as a man? You just got cheated on by a guy like this.
The most guys you've had on rotation at one time before.
Mine's a sort of 6. 4.
What were their roles, the 4 guys?
Wait, do you mean like a situation, or what do you mean? What do you mean? 4?
What were the 4 guys' roles?
So one was 6, one was everything but 6, and one was just dates, and then one was just like casual bridging.
Damn.
5, 6.
Oh, 5, 6. What was the role of them 5, 6 guys?
Just entertainment, innit?
And before.
Rotation? Nah, I don't do that.
I actually don't do that. If I'm maybe two, but if I'm doing that, no. I just want one man to my pum pum, yeah.
And it's clips like these that show why a lot of men are just choosing to be single, because there's a bunch of women that casually say this and don't really care or have any regrets. It's just a scary fact to realize that you might be just one of 5-10 guys that she's talking to.
What type of bullshit is this? OnlyFriends star Sophia Rain just revealed who her top spender was. And he spent almost $5 million. His name is Charlie. He spent $84 in subscriptions, over $250,000 in messages, and $4.4 million in tips. Charlie, whoever you are, bro, please answer me this question. What could you have possibly gained from almost spending $5 million? There is no way you're actually down this bad with this much amount of money. Are you serious right now? I need you to do a face reveal, bro. We have to find out who this guy is. And the crazy thing is, I know exactly what you look like. I don't even need to see a face reveal. Do you think she's gonna marry you or something? Do you think she's actually gonna give you a shot? Please inform me. What do you benefit from this?
Yeah, $5 million is absolutely disgusting. But guess what, guys? After she made this tweet, you wouldn't believe what this simp decides to do afterwards. Do you guys think he felt embarrassed or felt ashamed of himself that the entire world knows his secret? No, he decides to do this instead.
In entire nation, bro. Sophie Rain came out with a tweet today saying, my top spender saw my tweet about him. And this is him sending him $200 tips, bro. I counted $7,800, bro. He said, my angel, saw your tweet about me. I'm so glad to be your number one. Here's your daily allowance for the day, beautiful. I ain't gonna lie, he got some riz. Okay. He got some riz. Go buy something nice for yourself. And he just started sending $200 tips, bro. I'm pretty sure I counted between $7,000 and $8,000, bro. This is insane. I'm not gonna lie. But you guys can't even hate though. He got some risk right there, like, okay. And she responded to him. Hey, he got his response. Tell me that's not W. Nah. Let me relax, bro. Before y'all put me in the same category as him. I wouldn't do this. Let me just make this clear. I would not do this. But let me know what you guys think about this.
Yeah, like once again, instead of him just feeling embarrassed that he's the biggest simp probably in the world or in history, he decides to keep doing it and sending her even more money. I mean, at some point, I can't even hate the girl for doing this. Of course, I don't like any OnlyFans chick. They're never gonna get married in my opinion. And they're selling themselves, obviously. But I have to hate the simps even more. Simps like this for encouraging this kind of behavior. They're making it so easy for these women. In fact, I think I hate these simps more than the OnlyFans girl themselves. It's disgusting.